as he always does.
Welcome back, everyone. I am Blitz. This episode is sponsored by Creed. So, if anyone doesn't know who Creed is, that's what this episode is sponsored by. So, we're gonna say a few things, and maybe you could, point out like where certain things may be said, and you might get something fantastic at the end. Merch corner.
There's been... Oh my god.
I can't wait to see what Blitz is cooking.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right. Merch this week is due to our sponsors. It's like a big boxy T-shirt from like 1993, and it has on it Scott Stapp in a Dallas Cowboys jersey, just singing. And when you turn around, there's a dude flying on some curtains.
Oh.
In reference to the greatest halftime show of all time.
No.
Spooky Corner.
Very good.
I don't have anything to possibly add, to be honest.
There's no further comments.
Yeah. Do I have anything spooky to say? Not particularly.
The spookiness of danger naps.
Yeah, I took a danger nap. I didn't even know it was gonna happen. I had plans for this evening, and like 1 minute I closed my eyes. I'm watching a video. Oh, that's what I was watching a video about Airbnbs and how they're fucking up the economy, and also how they're just like fucking insane. Like some people, she did a little test. They do not background check their people at all. Like they say that they do. No, they don't. You just upload a picture of your car license or whatever. It's like, okay. Yeah, so
so crazy.
Airbnbs are kind of spooky. Housing market is kind of spooky, I guess. That is. And also the danger naps. Literally close my eyes, open them, and it's game time. But luckily, I was not late.
And their bombs, and their bombs, and their guns in your hand.
Jenny, is that a Creed lyric that you're...
Boom. The first D4 of the session has been distributed.
Okay, cool. I don't know Creed, so...
I don't know Creed personally. But spiritually, you know them.
Yeah. I don't...
We all know them in our hearts.
We know them.
In our divorced dad hearts.
Come back, puppy. Please.
I'd like to pass over to what should be Art Corner, but I guess, should I call it Blitz Corner?
Corner.
No, this is definitely Art Corner.
Okay.
I actually wanted to co-opt Art Corner, but this week it's just with a single A. I just wanted to thank my friend Enna for drawing our characters in her very fun and whimsical style. You should definitely go find her on Instagram at fallingrrartist. You should definitely go find their amazing stuff, because she is doing incredible illustrations at a criminally low price, like ridiculous, just absurd.
So fucking cool.
It's just
makes me sick.
Thank you so much, Anna. I don't think you'll ever hear this, but I'm speaking it out into the universe.
Yeah.
And I hope someone definitely goes and checks out your incredible work and such fun. And that is all. Thank you so much, Art, for taking over as intro man.
Yeah.
Also,
don't worry, everyone. Blitz will be doing it next week. It'll sound just as professional as normal.
And don't worry, Art Corner will be back as scheduled, and we will be. Don't worry, you'll be getting your regular dose of art lore resuming next week.
Thank God.
So
I'm
don't
so
panic.
glad.
I know you
I
art
fucking
lorists
hate
are.
change.
After the cliffhanger.
I know the art lorists are gonna be pretty mad about this one, but I promise you guys, next week you're gonna get a big dose. You're gonna get a big revelation about Art's backstory. So stay tuned.
No pressure.
I could make some shit up and we'd just be like, wow, crazy.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
bro. He could be like, yeah, I'm ringing you from Kandahar province right now. I'm in a military base. I'd be like, yeah, that tracks.
Yeah,
I
no,
guess.
makes sense. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
actually
I do
like-
miss your intro splits. They're fantastic.
I miss Art Corner.
Me
Me
too.
too.
Can we have art corner?
We did.
Oh,
Party, y'all. Blitz, do you want to do a bullet point summary of last week? Since you did not one but 2 recaps. Standing ovation.
I do, and I'm tired of pretending I don't, because for several weeks we've been lagging a session behind on recaps. So I thought I'd do a double doozy to catch us up. That's all it was.
Double
So
deuce.
last time on in session 14, it turns out we broke inside the I don't know who those people were, but maybe pirates. We broke inside pirate compound and found Yalthan, Liv, and Quincy. Yalthan, Liv, and Quincy escaped on a rowboat that we found inside an old derelict ship. We also found a seemingly immortal fellow named Russ, who were released from his chains. He was sat by a campfire. We did some exploring, used some almighty force to pry open some very difficult chests, found some exquisite magical gear. Some flotsams took their forms. Well, all 3 of them did. The rest of us, Kaz has had his flotsam for a little while now. It's because he's been having a lot of fun with it. He's been playing with it often. But the rest of us got some flotsam forms. They're currently at rookie level, but they should evolve into champion anytime soon, I hope. We repaired a second rowboat. We got out of there. We got away from the islands. We were sailing back. It hit night time. We perched our little boat on a small island, occupied only by a solitary house. Inside was a lean-in woman named Sarah and her sleeping father. And she very generously offered us shelter for the evening. As we stepped inside, though, we felt the pull back to the islands. The transmutational magic that had been teleporting all over the islands was present in the threshold of Sarah's house, but we were all able, through the use of many inspiration dice, we were all able to overcome the dragging sensation. We got a nice rest, and the next morning resumed our journey and finally completed the Valor Trials by returning to the Solarium.
Woo! Hell yeah! Incredible.
Hell yeah, we did.
Hell yeah! Other folks weren't so lucky. Yeah. Some of I think there was maybe like 10 or so folks that had made it back before our party, but there were another like 8 or so that were still out there in the wilds. We saw them come back in like dribbles and drabs over the last week or the last few days, and the last to touch the beacon, the last to touch the plinth was Aplig, who had a particularly rough fucking go of it. That poor little goblin. We're gonna kick off. Today is Saturday morning. Friday yesterday was the kind of last day for anyone to get back. Today you know that you have a briefing that is at midday, but otherwise your time is your own. Does anybody want to do anything in particular?
So Friday night, am I hungover this morning? Is White hungover this morning?
Did you go out?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Could you give me a montage of how that would have gone down?
Absolutely I can.
Thank
Absolutely
you.
I can.
I appreciate it so much.
Picture this, or picture this. You, as you awaken from a hazy sleep, your mind full of fog, you begin to remember the fog parts ever so slowly, in patches, and then covers itself over again. You see flashing lights, a black river lit by stars above. You are on a boat. At the prow, wind rushing past your hair. You are on ground. You can see the city, and it's in the skyline. Before you is a man, blonde, scraggly, pubic hair beard, in a beanie hat. You shake his hand. Next thing you know, you're showing identification to two bouncers. You tell him, "I'm valid, fam." You get let in. You manage to convince someone to give you a VIP booth. You buy a round of drinks. There's only two of you. You look very lonely, you and the man in the beanie hat. The gentleman comes over and says, "You can't wear a beanie hat in the VIP area, sir." The gentleman says, "Why not?" It doesn't end well. You see an alleyway, brick. There is a barrel that a homeless man is using for warmth. It's ablaze. You go around a dark corner away, behind a dumpster. You see a dragonborn. He holds out a baggie of blue crystal. Next thing you remember, you're chained to a lamppost. Someone's punching you in the face. You get dragged inside to a gay bar for protection. You get healed back to health by a goblin wizard, and you engage in the most outrageously sordid night of gay bar antics of all time. You can see in the following order: Cheeky Vimto, Sex on the Beach, Zombie, Cheeky Vimto, Double Disaronno and Coke, Shot of Absinthe, Shot of Apple Sours, Cheeky Vimto, Shot of Cherry Sours. You find yourself stumbling out onto the street as the sun rises. You remember shouting, "To the dawn, I'm valid, fam." You remember shoving a beanie hat down a grid. The man who had once been wearing it fights you. You punch him in the face. You tell him he's a prick. He stumbles to the ground, laughing. You pick him up. You walk him home. Oh my God. And then you begin to panic because you can see yourself knocking on a door of a very beautiful house. It's only small, it's a semi-detached, but white walls, ornately decorated. A woman opens the door. She's tired. She's in a nightgown. She looks incredibly surprised to see you. She says it's been so long and asks what the hell you're doing here. You throw the man who had previously worn the beanie hat into the threshold and turn around and leave. The woman screams after you. She calls your name. She calls after you. She begs you to return. You tell her that you don't want to remember this in the morning and to look after the man in the beanie hat. She says there is no beanie hat. You laugh and smile. You remember the boat home. You think, I won't wake up in the morning. But you do. And when the mist has fully parted, you see a mosaic of horror, of rainbows, of joy and laughter and wonderful antics and violence and revelry, and a gay goblin telling you that in just a moment your black eye will be gone and that you shouldn't do drugs because they don't agree with your system. Those are the things that you've earned from last night. Regrets, yes, but triumph over crystal meth and alcoholism. You can do this. Fuck everything and run. No. Face everything and recover. Champions, champions, ole, ole, ole. That's what you remember.
Yeah, man, you're definitely still high. Danny's completely right.
Okay. Okay, I wake up high.
Yeah, you wake up high.
I've never been on crystal meth, unfortunately, or the science fantasy equivalent, but I wake up pretty high. Yeah,
Mr. Kev.
I'll go like Mr. Keth. I go like door knocking.
I assume that you wake up in the Zephyr bunks.
Yes.
Let me take you. Let's go to the bunks of Zephyr.
Hey, can I be cuddling Arlo? Can I wake up cuddling Arlo?
Arlo? Is that something that
Was I there? I can't remember.
Oh no,
Was I-
no, goodness no. No, but at 8 a.m. you received several spammy messages on your they're like, I'm really cold, I need a cuddle. I need you to come look after me. And you arrive, and Wyatt does look very ill. He's like in a green suit. That has been washed this time, but it is the very first green suit he ever wore. And you arrive, and he's just like shivering on the bed, curled up, and he's like, I just want a cuddle, man.
Got it. So Arlo's Flotsam will be there.
Sweet.
And he would just watch over you. But he'd probably
Aw.
be asleep in a corner, sitting like against the wall or something.
Beautiful. Great. Now Arlo is in our bunk, so we can all interact and mingle.
Yeah, who's the big spoon?
Yeah, my question's so important.
My Flotsam is the big spoon.
Oh.
Oh,
So it's around
Absolutely.
Wyatt.
oh, bliss. Ratsum is like running around you. He's really concerned for my well-being. I was really abusing Ratsum last night. Like, not physically, but I was like lifting
Mentally?
him up. I was using him to like to impress girls. You know, I was like, check out this thing. You know, I was he was really getting put through the ringer as my sidekick last night.
Got it.
Not sure
Would
I would've
Alex
been
have come back?
impressed. Alex is in the hospital ward, medical bay. Ooh.
Hello,
Hello.
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 I think that was Discord.
That's cool.
Hello,
I
we're
thought it
back.
was me. The sharks are biting the internet cables. Alex
it.
is in the hospital ward.
All right, then yeah, Arlo will be sitting on his bed then. There you go.
Okay. Wyatt wakes up. Wyatt begins to wake up, and like, you know, you can hear him like groaning and things. But the first thing he says is he's rubbing his eyes and, you know, sitting up as one does. He says, "Time and time again, Arlo,
I mean, hey, that is what most dreams are.
Yeah, but at sunrise, I fight to stay asleep because I don't want to leave the comfort of this place."
I think I understand. When I dream, I see golden streets. I don't know if you've seen
Golden
that.
streets.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I ain't seen that. Oh.
No,
Nah, golden streets.
there were times where well, to be honest, I'm standing and I'm reflecting on all of my mistakes, and I keep thinking I found the road to somewhere in His grace.
Whose grace? Whose grace?
But that's the thing. I never know. I just cry out to heaven. Save me!
What the fuck kind of dream is this?
Sorry.
What do you mean, man?
I don't know. It's just strange. It's a strange thing. I don't know. But yeah.
Oh shit. That's a crazy dream. What are you doing here?
Oh, you sent messages about you needing to cuddle or something. I figured you were sending it to the wrong person.
Oh shit then. Pause. Delete that.
It's deleted.
Yeah, I rate that. Thanks, man.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I got rid of it. I figured you meant like Georgie or something.
No, man. Nah, I definitely didn't. I know for a fact that I would have meant you. I appreciate you coming over. I feel like absolute shit.
I understand. You know, I get it, but you were awake when I came. You actually let me in, but I don't think you remember.
Nah, probably not.
You know,
That's fine though. Listen, man, I'm still my head's still buzzing. It's just my legs that are wonky. So I don't know if like Ratsum can like turn into a horse or something. But
I'm sure if
I'm
you
feeling a
think
coffee.
it, if you think it hard enough, I believe it's possible.
Turn into a horse, man. I'm not thinking anything right now. I can't lie. My brain is all static.
See, that's probably why it's not.
Yeah,
working.
that's it, man. That's it.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm not gonna lie. As soon as this ends, I'm gonna crash like shit, and my voice is going. So I need to go get a coffee. Do you want to come?
Yeah, sure. I guess that seems like it might be a good thing. I keep having this thing where I keep like I have to clear my throat, but it's very strange.
That's just. I think that's just like a caveat of the way you talk.
You're not the first person to tell me that, so yeah.
Plus,
think
like,
so.
aren't you made of oxygen?
He kind of just looks thinking. He's like, I feel like aren't most of us made of?
Right now, I'm 96% water and about 1% crystal meth.
Oh, you tried that? How was it? How'd you feel?
I ain't done glass in years, bro. But I went out with my brother. Yeah, as soon as he's like come out, I knew that he'd end up shattering glass. It's absolutely god awful. I feel like shit. It
Honestly,
wasn't worth it.
You shouldn't do drugs, but unless you do it with me. No, honestly,
Don't do
you
drugs,
shouldn't do
Olo,
that.
man.
You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that because you're not built for it. You're not.
Oh, what you say? I'm built different, bro. What are you saying?
Well, you're not. You're just not built.
I am, bro. I am built. Watch. I'll go do so much glass and salt right now. I am actually built for it. You don't know who you're talking to, man.
I don't think you're built for. It's okay to not be built.
What
for
you
it.
on about, man? Yes, I am. Oh, I can't deal with it right now, man.
Look, just get coffee. Let's just get coffee.
I don't coffee, man. I swear to God. I'm actually gonna do so much blow, man.
No,
this is gonna be your fault as well. Yo, let me wake up Lauren and Kaz. Hey, thanks for what time is it?
I don't really have a watch. I kind of just go. Like I wake up and I just kind of exist.
Yeah. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, you're definitely on something. Is the sun up?
I'm almost 50% positive it is.
Ah, shit then. It must be.
Hey Wyatt.
Who's
Hey
that?
Wyatt. You see someone sitting in the bathroom?
Oh, okay. This one?
Yeah.
Oh. So the door's open?
Yeah.
With the door open, someone being in there catches my attention. I look inside.
There's no one there.
Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake.
I can't keep a straight face. I'm so sorry. It's empty.
Fuck this. Yeah, I thought it would be. Well, no, I didn't actually. I didn't think it would be. I don't know why I said that, but you know, that's even worse that it is empty.
Dubstep remix.
Why are they not answering? I feel like I need to.
My knuckles hurt, Lowen, man.
I guess Lauren comes to the door.
Yo, come get coffee in it.
If Arlo sees Lowen, he's just going to say, "Hello, my friend. We meet again. It's been a while."
Use that.
We're
This is now going to become a fight between us and Jenny. The only way you can win is by killing the other character, then they can't speak.
Sorry, Denny. I didn't know.
You're fine.
What time is it, Shan?
It's probably somewhere between like 8 and 9.
Okay, that's not too early then, or too late. I think... Is Olivia still in here?
Liv isn't in here, but you know, Liv typically gets up quite early and makes some food.
Lowen just kind of rubs their forehead. Right. So it was that urgent. You were knocking like hell was knocking on your heels, right?
Listen, yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't need to stand there and take this. Come for coffee.
And yet here you stand. Okay, let's go.
Acting like my mother. Oh, look, get Lowen to come for coffee, innit?
I
He just-
said I'm coming. I don't know what.
I'm pissed off, man. Storms off.
Hey, what?
It's
Are
done
you
drugs.
high?
He's done drugs. It's fine.
Instant drugs. Hey, Wyatt.
Hey.
There's someone standing in your room.
Hello?
It's empty.
Shit then. God, I need this coffee! Chop chop, man!
Sorry, I feel like I should kind of babysit him, so I'm going to go. Do you think you could get Cass? Also, I would prefer you to get Cass.
Why?
Well, I've...
Casimir, man!
Oh,
Never
there you
mind.
go.
Never mind. Okay.
Oh, it's open.
Shit then.
You walk in and you see Casimir trying to pull his flotsam out from under the covers, and it's not okay.
Ah.
Can you help me out? Can you lend me a hand? Safe to say that I'm stuck again.
I
Trapped
think
between
mine
this
not
life
full
and the
enough.
light.
I hate
Can't
this
figure it out.
so much.
How to make it right.
Oh man, let me tell you, Kaz, bro, I am absolutely whacked off my noggin, you know, but I know I must go on. Although I hurt, like, I must be strong. Inside, I know that many feel this way. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I feel like it's gonna rain for days. So let that rain down and wash everything away.
Oh god.
Arlo's gonna peek around the corner and say, "Court is in session. A verdict is in."
I have to go. I'm not.
That makes sense.
No, I'm done.
Allow it.
Yo. Oh shit. Is that Flotsam?
Yeah, that's Mishka.
Come on, Mishka man. Out of bed. Roll call, innit?
It stares.
Shit then. Yo, Wyatt backs off and like lifts his shoulders and like shakes his arms. He's like, "Yo, Kaz, check your man. Check your man. He's offering me out."
Did you just reload your arms?
Yeah, he looks like he's like reloading his arms, like you know,
All right then.
pumping. Like that thing's offering me out.
You telling me you can't take a little axolotl?
get it on even footing.
Even footing.
Fair fight, innit? Fair fight.
He just shakes his head. I hope tomorrow the sun will shine. Grabs Mishka, forces him out from the blanket, or brings the blanket with the thing with him, if it's going to be this difficult. And I could use some coffee. Maybe that'll get this thing out of its cocoon.
Yeah, man. Oh, Lowen, you coming for coffee?
Lowen looks really confused. I've been following you this whole time.
Shit then. I thought I would notice someone following me around.
A very depressing tidbit here is that Casimir's side looks very used in. The side of Mr. Penchagoj looks very clean, a bit too clean and a bit too neat, and there's no personal apparatus around. It has been removed.
Aww.
That is all.
Poor Ben.
Womp womp.
Aw.
Once Arlo sees Wyatt round the corner out of Kaz's room, he's gonna start moving.
Yeah, let's go regroup, guys. Let's discuss what we've done over the past 2-3 days.
Sick. Hell yeah. Do you want to get a coffee at the cafe, or do you want to go downstairs and use the coffee machine in the common area?
I will follow Arlo actually wherever he wherever he goes.
Who's following you?
I think Wyatt's natural inclination would be to go to the cafe.
All right. You walk downstairs. You hear Madrigal talk yelling in his normal way in the
Mate.
in the kitchen. Go on.
No, I think Wyatt goes downstairs, hears Madrigal yapping. He's like, "Fuck this, man." Says nothing else and just like goes to the cafe.
Yeah, good. That makes sense. Yeah, you head across. You see Liv is kind of curled up in a bundle, cradling a little cup of green tea, watching the newest episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful. You also can hear someone trying to speak to Madrigal, but not being very successful, relatively speaking. Yeah, and you start to cross the field that leads towards the cafe. Let me just populate the map. Oh! It's very quiet. Most of the Valid are kind of hanging out, resting. Some of them are taking the initiative to continue exercising. Some have made it to the training grounds. Others are in the gymnasium. The gymnasium, very dramatic. But there's a few in here.
Gone gym. I point at the gym to Lo, and I'm like, "Hey, they've gone gym."
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
who disappeared?
Who disappeared? You probably would have seen if you walked past the gymnasium. Wilder in there for sure. Maybe even Whitaker.
Hmm.
And a bunch of others probably. There's a kind of
Whitaker gone gym.
there's another cafe that's kind of the main one, but you notice that a new cafe has been set up. It's kind of smaller, more humble. You can go to the other one. I can also go to this one if you like.
This one bobs. It fogs.
It definitely fogs. I want the thing to do the thing, wait. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yeah.
It did it for us. Like,
oh, there you go.
I know exactly what you're
Mira.
talking about. Though. As soon as you fuck with like anything on an app layer, it goes
Come
white,
on,
and you're like,
do
no,
Do it.
come back.
You walk
Be
in,
purple.
you see the Angus, their name is, they're a minotaur. They kind of wave at you and they I'll just be 1 minute. I'm gonna give these people their coffee over here and then heads off.
Why this guy narrated his life to me?
You all right?
Yeah, I'm crashing.
All right. Well, how long are you gonna try to prolong that, or you're just gonna sleep?
I'm gonna get some coffee first, and we're gonna regroup.
Well, all right.
Thieves.
You walk over to Mira, Arlo.
Oh yeah, I was trying to remember the other this person's name.
Her name is Danu.
Oh, there we go, Vesta, or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he would have waved at them, and then he would have went to Mira and just. I wasn't sure if you guys were doing anything just now. I was letting them talk. I wasn't.
Mira's just very pleasant. She says, "Hello, Arlo."
Yeah, I'll just walk up and. Hey, it's nice that you're doing well. I was a bit nervous during the trials and everything.
I feel much better now. There is no salt water in my waves body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're okay.
I
So,
didn't know that you could ride sharks.
Oh, I didn't know I could neither. I just kind of did it. I did a thing and it
Wow.
worked.
Very cool.
I would say we could try it again sometime, but I think we should stay away from sharks.
I
Just
agree. No more sharks.
yeah. But enjoy yourself. I don't want to disturb you. I'm going to go over there. If you want to join, by all means. But you know,
Thank you.
glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here.
You're the first person to say that to me. Thank you
Oh
very
my
much.
god! Mira lifts a hand and one of the wrist kind of extends out and goes and gives you a pat on the shoulder.
And with that, he'll just.
Around the time that you approach the table, you hear the kind of thud and kind of clicking of hooves as Angus approaches the table as well. They take a look around and they say, what can I get for y'all?
I'll take a nice Americano black, please.
Americano black?
Yeah, what fruit juice you got?
There's a kind of board that's literally right behind you, which is pretty on brand actually.
Yeah, no.
lists all of the basic juices and some kind of eccentric sounding ones, like get your shit together juice. It's got spinach in it.
Oh yeah, I'll take some. Get your shit together. For a
Good
friend.
choice. They nod. They know.
Can you also get me just an everything bagel with some cream cheese? But can you bring, if you have any, some luminol over to the table? Just a couple.
Got it. Got it.
Thank you. Thank you.
And for the rest of y'all,
I'll just have some green tea, please.
got it. Looks at Olu.
I'm good. Thank you.
You want some water?
Sure. I could get water.
Very good. They walk off.
Alright, what have you guys been up to?
And I was took some time at the onsen and reflected a little bit, and went and waited with Srapo for the rest of them to roll on in. I think Lowen was
everyone
gonna
back?
do something, but what did you need that ring for, Lowen?
Lone kind of peers around and looks at Kaz and leans in and keeps their voice quite low. I want to break into the labs. See what they got in there.
Well, now you got me curious. But don't you think that'll be a little hard?
Oh yeah, I'm
Ain't that
betting on
trained.
that.
All right. Well, let me know if you need anything else.
I mean, I've got a coat that I can use to get in there. I've got 1 second. I'm sure I can look the part. That's
All right.
they kind of turn their hand over on the table and their skin just changes to a completely different color. Like Lone is usually like a marble white, basically, and it's almost like dropping paint into water, where it just sort of spills out like that, and turns like a peachy pink, like white person color.
Cass's eyes just get like very large. Well, all right.
The convincing people is why I needed your ring, but I don't know. Like you say, it's so precarious, and the thing that I just don't want to do, I don't want to risk my family, but something's going on here.
Yep.
They
It's,
ain't telling us much.
They ain't telling us anything, and I don't know how much you remember from whatever family member. I think you said it was your parents that was working here, but I had no idea. My mom weren't nothing but a farmer, so
My mother left behind her Luma screen to me, and I didn't get the chance to go through it. They found it in my room and they have wiped it. I don't know. I know that's probably protocol for any place, but
Cass, well, that's shitty of them, but wonder if there was a backup somewhere, something to see. If they were smart, they'd had a couple different forms in some different places. They strike me as a smart type.
do you think there's any chance that they might have missed something on this device?
I don't want to bring meta information into this. Would Cass know how things are saved and that you can't ever truly delete everything? There's always something left, unless you straight up destroy the drive.
It's not really. I mean, that's a thing in like our reality,
That's
but
a good
whether it's a
point.
thing in
That's a good
this
point.
reality, it's like a little bit different. It's really hard to say. Just like it's hard to say right now without knowing. It's
Okay.
you'd know it as much as Kaz would know.
Fair. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not the smartest, but there's always a chance.
Okay. I mean, there's some other things I can look into. There's some stuff I found elsewhere, but if can I have a look around and see if anyone's like watching? I guess. I think I would have been keeping an eye out, like particularly on that, just in general.
Yeah, no, you don't need to roll at all. You know that no one. There's like nothing really. Well, there's like no one around. Like I mean, Angus is looking at every so often, but they are also serving you, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I'll just kind of rub the back of their neck. I'm just kind of worried that I lied to Oceania, right? Oceana. I lied to her. I told her I didn't have anything of my mother's, and then she found that. Whether she forgives me because she knows, it's my fucking family. It's none of their business.
Well,
Or whether that's gonna be a problem. Maybe I'm now a problem.
what's the worst they could do? Send us to die? Like,
Make sure I don't come back.
that's true, but
Send
who
my
knows?
family to die too. I don't know.
This is true.
I think maybe she would have brought it up by now. I don't know. I don't
Maybe she
think.
knows you ain't check it. That's why she ain't acting on it.
Maybe I don't know. I'm in two minds about doing this thing. I don't think I have enough of a plan or enough information of what I'm looking for or what I need to avoid in order to carry this out. So maybe I'm gonna give the ring back to you if just think I've come up with something solid. I'll come back to you.
All right, and let me know if you need help with any of that legwork. Always down to throw in the face of the man. However, I don't want to die doing it.
Me either. So I think that's where I stand. Don't think Lauren was wearing the ring. They just had it like tucked in their waistcoat pocket, so they take it out and just press it into Casimir's hand. Thank you for
kindly.
trusting me with it.
Ain't no thing. Now, I think this table needs to have a bit of a conversation. Hey, Arlo.
Huh?
Can you please, in the future, if we're all going to trust each other on this, and we're going to keep going forward and we're going to keep coming back together and alive, can you not be the person that got bit by the zombie and hit it?
I didn't get bit by.
You
the zombie.
interacted with some material that was obviously infected, and then you tried to play it off. And then you lied to that poor girl about it on the island. What if you turned when everyone was sleeping?
This is a lot of slander coming from you. Okay, first, I didn't lie to anyone. And you all saw me carry the thing, to be honest. I didn't know it had the thing on it. I just picked up the shirt because I thought it was cool. And, then that's when all of you told me about the stuff on it. So all of you saw what it was, and I didn't change into anything. And as far as who did I lie to? You said I lied to someone.
That woman on the island.
What was there to lie about? What did she say? Did she ask me something that I didn't?
Yeah, she asked if any of us had been in contact with any sort of infected business.
I didn't say no. I was staying quiet because you wanted me to stop speaking.
A lie of omission is still a lie, Arlo.
I wasn't. I was staying quiet, and to be honest, I mean, I'm not contagious, or else all of you would have gotten something.
That's very lucky on all of our part, and I'm not coming at this antagonistically. I am sorry if it came off like that. I'm just trying to get us all on the same page.
Look, I understand you don't like me or care for me.
That ain't it at all, Arlo. I gotta be able to trust the people that are out there. The people that are with us. The people that ain't turned yet. And you just lackadaisically grabbing something that could be infected could have killed all of us. That's not some conjecture. That's the truth.
I mean, nobody told me that there was a box there when they woke me up to do watch. How am I supposed to know something was there when no one said? Apparently, all of you were there.
Because I told you about the conspiracy. I told you they were shipping things to my family's farm. It had a label right on it that said that.
I didn't see the label.
Does Cass believe that? Does he think he's being gaslit?
That's not a me question. That's a yeah, it's definitely a
you can do the thing. You know what? I'm gonna actually I can't even. You would know that. I mean, yeah, there's something off about that. Like, yeah, like you may have seen something.
Whatever you got to tell yourself to get through the day, you go ahead and do that. Just don't lie to us. Because what if you did? What if you lied? What if somebody has to avenge? What if eye for an eye?
Oh, okay. Well, well. Since I've had things like this. This is a convention for me. So, okay, what do you have to tell me that I'm not doing well, Lowen and Wyatt?
You snore, man.
Okay.
That's all. It's more like a whistling sound. Like,
I mean, yeah. Okay. Dave looks at Lowen.
I have no criticisms that really, I don't. This isn't a thing. This isn't an intervention for you, Arlo. I think this is just Wyatt is off his face and wanted to get coffee.
And I figured we'd have a chat because we're all together.
Alright.
it's a good opportunity for a rundown and a catch up.
I'm gonna go visit. Wait, is Alex back? Like at this point?
Is Alex back at this point? No, Alex is in the wing.
Oh, okay.
As
Yeah,
far as
I mean,
anybody knows, right? Like, you haven't seen him.
Oh, I mean, like physically back on Solar Style.
Oh, yeah, totally. He got back yesterday midday, so it's really been in there for, like, what, almost 24 hours.
Okay. I'm gonna go visit Alex today if that's possible. So if any of you want to come, and no one looks particularly at Wyatt because it's like, bro, that's your roommate.
He's like drinking his get your shit together juice out of a straw, staring at the bottom of it intently.
Hey, you should take a couple of these. And he throws like 4 of the luminol over to him with a glass of water. You'll thank me later.
Oh shit! Do you not want nothing for these?
It's over the counter anti-inflammatories.
Oh, calm, man. Thanks. He'll knock him back. Oh, what was I gonna say? Listen,
You'll get your coffees as well.
Hey.
Oh, delish.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Very
Listen,
well.
yeah. What? Hey, all right. So, listen, yeah, right. Listen, yeah. Listen, yeah. At Iron Ridge, we used to send out big shipments of like fishing. Listen, yeah, fishing gear. And that. So why would we have been sending that stuff over to Amberstock? Listen, yeah, farms.
Please stop. That's making like my head like spin.
I,
me,
the
right?
player, was being an asshole typing and completely missed what you said until
No,
you
that's
said
quite.
Amber
No,
Farms.
you're good. You're good. He just like, why would we have sent fish or fishing supplies to Amberstar Farms?
He just looks over at
Just
Wyatt.
spacing out.
Like, what the fuck? See if any other pearls of wisdom comes out of his mouth.
he's like narrowed his eyes, looking at the table, like he's like on the brink of putting it all together. Why though?
Oh, should Cass
What?
make him steer into the bad trip?
What do you need at Amberstar Farms? What do you need fish for?
Well, on one end, I heard fish is a very good nitrogen-rich fertilizer. However, they weren't shipping no fish, Wyatt.
Was it drugs? Hey, how did that crate end up on the island?
All right. Now that we're all here, I think I can go a little deeper into this. Oh God, it fits too, Shan. Jesus, it's so good. He looks at Lowen and Wyatt, who he hasn't really clued in on this yet. Not fully, at least. So, Kira, remember how she stole that airship?
Come take a trip in my airship.
Oh, hell.
Fly me to the moon.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to explain this again, ain't I? Anyways, that airship was full of those boxes, Wyatt.
You say
So I
airship?
think they might have been on maybe an airship that crashed, maybe the one we found in the water.
In my airship, fly me to the moon.
He did drugs. So
Yeah. So, when did he get back this morning?
So it's just adding that to my notes.
Um,
So it's just the word airship literally triggers something in me as a player as well. It's just so good. So the airship that Kira crashed was full of those crates.
yeah. Now, I don't think she got that far, obviously, but it might just be a greater thing. Maybe it goes further than one airship.
Okay. So I assume Kira told you this, yeah?
Yeah. Before any of this even happened, she said, that ship I stole, it was full of boxes going to your family farm. And I was like, I don't give a shit. That's their farm. They can do what they want with it. And now it's a little deeper and probably involves us. All of us.
Did she tell you why she stole that ship?
Nah. But she's always been a little rambunctious.
Rambunctious, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, that is mad though. That is crazy. So like she was flying the airship, so she crashed it over the islands. These islands, yeah.
No, she crashed it in the city.
Oh, so like that box fell out.
I don't think she got Wyatt.
actually, that could be a good point. What if
Like, why is that
if
crate
it is the thing inside the crate? What if it got lost in the city somewhere?
I know I'm just like Gift Master J today, but I need to find one.
Yeah. No, I'm actually confused as well. Like, so it crashed into the city, but there was a crate on the island.
Oh no, I think maybe there's multiple crates. Like each, I think what Cass is trying to say is that each one may have carried something like that. What we found on the island.
Right, but
And
okay, but how did that one end up on the island?
Because another one possibly crashed somewhere. Maybe the one that
right.
we saw when we were.
Oh,
remember,
yeah.
we were going to it, and then we decided not to go.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
that
man.
one, or it could be something else, or something.
That's
Wyatt,
true.
Arlo's right, Wyatt.
Nice. Okay, I'm on
Thank
board.
you, Arlo.
All right, cool. So, what else is there? Okay, that's dodgy. I'll just message my dad, ask him about it.
Please don't do that.
Why not?
Unless you think he'd prefer you to whoever's paying him to ship these things. Yeah, please don't do that.
Listen, yeah. Oh, I don't know, actually. I don't even know what medication he takes these days.
I just have a question. Where did it crash? Where did Kira crash the ship? Like, what part of the city?
Quick.
Well,
Luna
actually,
Google.
I'll,
Everybody Googling
I
at the
know
same
the
time.
answer to that. Let me
All of us are
tell you
Googling.
the answer to that question. Yeah, let me tell you the
Luna
answer to that
Google.
question because I've got the answer to that question. Yeah,
Fuck.
the thing is, the place she crashed it. Like, you might not know this, but I do. I know this very well. So the place that she crashed it, yeah. The place that she crashed it, yeah. It was oh, what's it called? It was Figgy, innit? It was. Man, I can't find it.
I've got it here.
I've lost it.
I've got it here. Do you want me to read you the article?
Let me Luma search.
Yes,
Yeah,
please. I can't find it.
A dramatic arrest has unfolded today as a woman who was apprehended by Silver Century's Kira Prospera, 24-year-old heiress of the Prospera legacy family, stands accused of an audacious crime involving the theft of an airship that contained hazardous cargo. The airship, which housed contaminated goods, was snatched from the bustling port wing area of the Upper North while the pilot engaged in a heated dispute with the dock personnel. Following an intense search operation, the pilfered, fun word, airship's cargo, still tainted with dangerous bloom-related substances, was discovered abandoned within the confines of a local supermarket a mere 16 kilometers away from the scene of the theft. The chilling discovery raised immediate concerns about potential civilian exposure to the hazardous materials, prompting swift quarantine measures for those who came into contact with the contaminated goods. Enhanced security surveillance has been implemented to monitor the affected individuals closely in their quarantine. And then it talks about Kira.
Man, Jessica Stone really knows how to write an article that grips you.
Can't read it though, apparently.
I think this Mass 24/7 media is a bit of a monster myself, but
Good old Jessica Stone. Okay,
Top off, Jess.
So this is dodgy, yeah. So everyone's connected. Hey, that probably means that my old man sent your old man bloom infected goods.
yep.
Nice.
Nice.
I can just ask him about it. Or can
I
ask
don't
one of my
think
siblings.
that'll go over super well.
What are they gonna do, man? Kill me?
That's my line. All right, good point.
I just
Like what?
I'm-
Sorry, go on.
no. It's just something. Is just it. It feels kind of. It seems weird, right? So like, okay, this is supposed to be like a secret. This whatever was possibly in the box, but then they put it out in the news, and you think, based on what was said, it doesn't seem like it's really that hidden. Because I mean, bloom-related substances.
It ain't that part of it. That's the hang up for me at least.
Oh, it's okay.
I ain't never known my family to be anything more than farmers. Then I find out my mom co-wrote half this shit, and they're sending all this over there. And then your family's name's on it, Lowen's family's name's on it, and his family's the one sending the shit.
Arlo frowns now.
Guys, I am sorry. I think I understand.
No, you're all right. You don't need to apologize.
No,
Like I said,
the
my only
line-
issue with you was the zombie thing we were talking about.
Oh, Okay.
Sorry, what were you saying?
No, I just meant, yeah, it's the same thing. Like when you said I was lying, and now I feel like I gained some insight into your past, and I'm sorry that someone so close to you didn't tell you what they were doing.
Oh, I don't give a
Lauren's
shit about
looking
that. They
more
have their
and
own
more.
life. What they don't want to tell me is their fucking business. Just means I'm not going to be close with them either.
Oh, okay.
Win-win, I think.
Lowen was.
I can't remember what I was gonna say. I can't lie, but oh, they were looking more and more uncomfortable. Really.
Oh. I just want to say that. Oh, go ahead. No.
I have a
Lucy first.
question
Yeah.
for Jan.
Hi.
I believe I know that Wyatt was in Social Ascension. He
Yes.
told me that quite early on. What do they do?
Bliss, would you like to recount what the social ascension is, since you literally created it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry.
No, dude, it's okay. He created it in that fucking the world building session we did.
World building session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
It's the department that oversees. It looks out for working class and lower class peoples, and I said looks out for. It tries to devise plans to give them greater economic and educational opportunities, with the hope that they can, like eradicate the working class, basically, and like make everyone nice and wealthy. But it's not very good. It doesn't have any money, and it's sort of like a token gesture to the idea of freedom, class freedom.
Location wise, it's kind of perched in a very small, like, northern avenue between the Ratway, where it's kind of at its epicenter, and then it kind of hovers over the gates that lead out to the Crucible.
Mhm. Okay. My question's gone then. I don't think what I was thinking about really has any bearing on. How old are all the characters? Like, just by looking at them. Am I the oldest? I'm like nearly 30.
Oh wait, I think. Oh,
Okay,
I think.
I think
Oh,
Olo
no,
is the
Wyatt's
lowest.
27.
Yeah, I think you're the eldest, but not by much. Like, Kaz is only a little bit behind
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I think Arlo is a little bit younger by a few years. I think, from memory, correct me if I'm wrong, but Arlo is like 23?
He is 21.
Yeah,
Oh,
baby.
he's a baby.
He's a baby!
That's my son.
He's a baba.
Boy.
Bib bubba. Baby bubba.
The articles that I found about missing kids, do I remember that in the news in my lifetime, or was that like a long time ago? Like, do I not remember hearing about that?
The fun thing about the 24-hour news cycle is that it moves very fucking quick. Some of these were like predating just how intense the like Nova social media is specifically, because it's like Twitter on crack. It's like if Twitter conglomerated with like Reddit and every other, and they all just became a mega kind of social media platform, basically. And even something as important as like the valid trials, which is like one of the most prestigious, or like meant to be one of the most prestigious and notable things, has kind of, I don't know if you've noticed, but been like swept, and like things that are really big and important, like what's happening in the north right now in Dathion, are kind of so swept up in like who's wearing what are people doing, what's the newest event, what's happening in the city. It's really sometimes hard to place. So yeah, you can definitely make a history check to try and like think about whether you remember some of these like articles.
I was gonna say something similar, Danny. It's just like makes me. Ugh.
It's fucking rough. Like,
Yeah.
Arlo's just literally lost like his fucking sister, and like that's not even been covered, and you know, just stuff like that. They're not really like it's very biased onto what people in Crochet would like. With an 18 though, you remember there was a time before Crochet had its kind of core social media called Nova. You remember kind of vaguely seeing a few of these cases. Are you trying to remember anything in particular about them?
No, it was literally just like if it happened while I was alive, or if this is like a, you know, if this happened in my lifetime, or if it happened before me, or even when I was a kid, like.
Yeah, I mean, it's happened
really.
before you, for sure. It's happened after you, for sure. With an 18, you, I guess maybe even do a little search, like do a little Luma search. You see some like conspiracy theorists putting it all together, cracking the code. No, but you do see a bunch of stuff very quickly that suggests that these events, or what's happening, they're kind of they don't happen in the same year, but they'll happen once every year towards once every 2 years. But there's never more than one in a year, so it's like almost never enough for someone looking to piece anything together.
This is taking me down a bit of a rabbit hole I was going to go down later, but just for now, does it seem to happen around the same time? Like, even if it's like, oh, it happens 1 year and then it happens 3 years later, is it always around the same time of year?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, grim, that's not good.
You've got a few of these articles up, and you kind of note that, like, some of them are very clear. You know how, like, articles sometimes are really, like, clear on the details, and other times they're, like, really flamboyant and they run away with it and they kind of almost make shit up.
Yeah.
From the actual quantitative details you can get, sometimes from about 3 or 4 out of, like, you know, 7 or 8 of these reports, you can conclude that it all starts, or whatever happens at around 3:14 a.m.
I don't like that. 3:14 exactly.
Yeah, but they say it's
Isn't
like
that
around.
pi?
It's fine. A lot of them are like it's like 3:15 or around 3, but on average around 3:14. It's pi. It doesn't stop. It goes on forever.
Oh my god.
It's a circle.
Oh. You know, I was gonna ask if any of you at all remembered hearing about kids going missing in the news, but I'm gonna do some more research on that, and I'm gonna get back to you guys. I'm probably gonna spend a day doing that.
Hell. Let's see. would Cass be old enough to maybe get a vibe on that? Not that I want you to re-explain it, just to get anything that she got. As his caffeinated brain goes burr.
Because Kaz is such a conspiracy theorist. Absolutely. I'm actually interested. Would Lowen have kind of, as they were like doing some investigation and like, you know, Luma Googling and looking through stuff, would they be like kind of openly sharing what they're doing, or are they more like just trying to do it for themselves?
I think that they would like just say, you know, it's really strange that these kids that go missing, it's always around the same time, no matter how many years span between each case. It's always the same time.
Yeah. Because now that Lowen's pointed it out, you're like, shit, that is weird. Yeah, you actually do remember that. These occurrences.
Well, that's something. I'll have to keep an eye out for that.
Awesome. I assume you're kind of starting to wrap up here. You know that you have a awards ceremony, and it's starting at 12. By the time you're finished kind of hanging out and speaking here, it's probably around like 11:30-ish.
Just wondering when. I know Arlo's gonna be doing something. I'm trying to think of when that's supposed to be. Moving some stuff out.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been this morning, ideally.
Oh, damn. If I knew that, yeah, he would have. Oh, well.
It's okay. We can say that you did it in the earlier part of the morning.
Okay.
I'll send you a message, though, about something.
Right. Got it.
Cool. Yeah. Does anyone want to do anything in kind of the half an hour before you start migrating towards the solarium?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good for now.
Yummy, yummy. Kaz?
Oh, I'm good.
All right, very good. Everybody starts to head to the solarium, including Glint and Danu and Mira, who are all in the cafe with you. You form a kind of group and walk over together, and there you see there's a congregation of a whole bunch of people, and you see a cluster of like a crowd of civilian people that are starting to migrate inside. There's a few sentries around to make sure things don't go crazy, go stupid, and also you can see your divisional officers like Hyrux and Zephyr who are pointing you inside. And I think now's a good time to take a little break, to get some coffee, to hydrate, to pee, most relevantly. We'll be back. far from the original premise that I don't even remember what Blitz used to say. Dingle
Mine
some
was far
dongles?
more obscene. Yours is way more
Dingle
wholesome.
some
No, mine was.
drongles? I can't fucking remember.
Let's.
What is it?
Well, it's just the verb was dungle. I used to say let's
dungle.
dungle some nungles or dungle my nungle.
Nope.
Yeah.
Come man. Sick. Cool. You'll walk into the solarium. It's heavily populated with lots of people. Some of which may be familiar to you, some of which maybe aren't. And you're kind of lined up right at the front here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
There's a
Jesus.
fucking
Ugh.
clusterfuck.
Hey, look at them lovely people. Look, they're so.
Look at them, they're so cute.
Oh my
Let's-
god, there's just a line of blue.
Let's look. We have to look.
I
There-
know.
Bad Zeno.
Look at my peeps.
All I want is I'm gonna kiss all your family.
Look
Keep
at my
barking,
peeps.
Blitz.
Ooh.
It depends. Only on
And
like days
also-
that end in 7.
Oh my god. What the hell? God damn it.
We've also got.
Yay! They're a
And-
kid! They're a kid!
Oh, no.
They're a child.
Wait, which one was the redhead? Which one was the redhead again?
That is Lowen's. Yeah, Lowen.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what their
yeah, yeah.
relationship is.
Okay.
How does one define that?
Person.
Person.
I don't know, like well, what do you call students? They're my students.
True.
I was gonna
Sorry.
say they're your Ellie.
We've got a few
Or
other
love
people that we need to
princess.
know here. We need to shout out the crowd.
Yeah.
For
Oh,
real.
that guy!
Hey.
I need to look at our people out here, you know?
Futaba.
You've got, like, bro, they're showing up.
Marge.
Remember
Yay.
Marge?
Aw.
I
That's my
remember
girl.
Marge.
I'll never forget Marge.
And
Aw.
also, I don't know if you'll remember, but this is the. That's
Nope.
the hostage. The hostage person.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god.
I was gonna shoot him.
There's also some other folks here that are very relevant, aka your handlers. You recognize some of them.
That's probably Pisces.
There's heaps
He's
of
such a
them.
little.
And in the front row,
Aw.
Bay.
Aww.
I'm trying to think if there's anybody else. I feel like there is, but they're just so. Oh, Lowen's boss.
Holly.
Oh
Oh.
god.
Oh.
They came.
I haven't met her yet. I don't think.
I think that's everyone. I think that's everybody. Very good.
Wait,
Oh,
Oh!
is-
Since this whole thing began.
Oh my god, I nearly fucking
Alright.
forgot.
Here's a random question. Penn, is any of his family here?
Yes.
Would
But
we
you,
know?
like, you don't know them.
Damn it.
They're here, but
Ola
you don't
goes
know who
over
they
and
are.
starts doing the gritty.
Also, the most relevant person has arrived.
Oh hell yeah.
It's fucking
Oh,
Jessica
yeah.
Stone. Let's go.
That's my girl.
Stone.
Cool as. All right. You'll rock up. I say rock up. You're actually put in very meticulous lines. You see that they push, well, they don't really push. They encourage Kira Prospera and Alexander Blackwood to the front row. Alex is standing. He does not look great, but he is standing.
Oh
He's fucking there. He's kind of out of it. You've also got literally everybody here, and your divisional officers on each side. Behind you, you can see your instructors there. If you look at them, some of them will regard you with kindness, like Dawn Strider. Some of them will just give you a very dismissive grunt, like Holloway, and, you know, varying reactions in between. But the elven man that you'll know as the High Sentinel begins the commencement, and he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, honored valid, today marks a momentous occasion in the history of Koshé and Bytopia alike. We gather here not only to celebrate the triumph of our Valid, but also to pay tribute to the indomitable spirit that courses through their veins. I stand before you as Devlin Thorne, High Sentinel of the Valid Trial Program, and it's both an honor and a privilege to address you on this significant day. The solarium itself is quiet, for once. You can hear the plummet of the waterfall that you had to climb up, which is kind of done this way. All the water kind of pools off the side and falls into a sheer cliff. He continues, our Valid, once ordinary citizens of Koshé, have undergone a transformative journey. They emerge from the crucible of this training program not only as formidable warriors, but as ambassadors for all of Bytopia. Throughout the last 6 weeks, the Valid have been molded into symbols of strength, resilience, and courage. The pinnacle of their training manifested in the water trials, a grueling and arduous journey where the only goal was to return to the solarium. 23 out of the 24 Valid who embarked out on the water trials successfully made it home, proving their mettle and unwavering dedication. However, amidst our joy, we must also acknowledge the bittersweet reality of sacrifice. We mourn the loss of Pen Shigoj, a dedicated uncle and warm presence for all who knew him. His memory will be forever etched into our hearts, and to honor him, we have decided to match his entire earnings as Valid and donate them to charities supporting the Outer Ring, the place that he once called home. The tragedy of Pen Shigoj has not only left a gap in our hearts, but in our number. In an incredible act of bravery, Pen's communications handler has volunteered to enter into the trials in his place. Please join me in welcoming Tai Patel, once known as codename Libra, as she finds a place among the Valid. With her act of bravery, we return the Valid number to its sacred 24. Welcome, Tai. There's a round of applause. And Tai stands up and waves very nervously.
Arlo does not look happy.
Oh no! Lord also just looks a bit like, oh, yikes.
There's a round of applause. Takes a while. Tai looks very nervous about it all. You know that she doesn't really like to be up on the center of attention. Devlin Thorne continues. He says, as we stand on the precipice of this new chapter, we move forward in great strides. On Monday at 0400 hours, the Valid will reach Shirok. The road ahead will be challenging, full of peril and danger, but it's through their resilience that we can hold faith. It is through the Valid that we will find a cure. But before we embark on this new journey, let us take a moment to reflect on these remarkable individuals. Today, we recognize their virtues with awards that reflect the excellence that they have displayed. If your name is called, please approach the podium to collect your award. The Shigoj Vanguard Memorial Plaque. This award is presented posthumously for Pen Shigoj and is awarded for fostering a sense of unity and camaraderie among the Valid. Congratulations to Valid Alo Alor. And there's a round of applause.
Yay!
Arlo is actually... He's side-eyeing the direction where Tai is, and he's lost in thought. I don't even think he hears his name. He probably stands there for a bit. Because he's starting to think all the negative emotions are like hitting him all at once now. Like he felt pretty good, but now he's thinking about his sister. He's thinking about Tai. So he's just staring over there. So he probably doesn't even move at first.
After a few seconds, there's this like awkward silence that settles. It's really gross. Everyone's been in this area. Glint is gonna lean over to the side to you and say, Arlo?
What? Oh, yeah.
They called you.
Oh. He'll look in the direction of whoever called him.
The guy
I think it was this guy, right?
Yeah, the guy on the fucking stadium.
Yeah, he kind of walks up. He's not walking up like proud or anything. He's just kind of just walking. You know,
a round of applause for Valid Alo Alor, and then the awkwardness is kind of dispelled away, swept away with a bit of an applause. You walk up to Devlin Thorne. He waves you to Oceana Malon Fells, who is the head of Crest Laboratories currently. They have this like really cute kind of diamond shape, like memorial plaque, and it's got like the Shigoj Vanguard Memorial, and it's got your name on it. And they shake your hand and they say, "Congratulations."
He doesn't say anything.
He gives it to you.
He just accepts it.
Mm-hmm. Nice. And you leave. Very good.
Is he supposed to walk back to where he was? He's assuming so. Okay. He was,
It's a memorial
and
plaque
then he
for
just-
Pan, not for you.
Oh, okay.
It's
He's
like
confused.
an award for him. And he's like, honor. Crying.
He's not paying
Congrats on
attention.
dying.
He's-
You're good to return to where you were, Olo.
He's just like, oh, okay.
Once you return to your place in the file, Devlin speaks again. He says, "The Silver Phoenix Commendation awarded to the Valid who demonstrated outstanding leadership and strategic prowess, guiding their comrades through the toughest of challenges. Congratulations to Valid Shrappo Ironheart." Shrappo takes a step back
True.
and turns around. Walks up. He is actually really proud of this. You see, there's like a little
Aw.
family of GIF in the audience, and they, in particular, are like, "Woo!"
Oh, too fucking right.
He's got 2 little daughters. He takes it.
Oh.
No.
He is, and he has a husband, and they're very cute. He accepts it.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. And then he eventually returns to where you're standing.
Okay.
The
That is
crystal.
actually king.
Oh, the Crystal Serpent Medal, awarded for maintaining composure and effective decision-making in the face of the harshest environmental challenges. Congratulations to Valid Olivia Ashdow. Liv takes a step back.
Oh.
PTSD from trying to save Alex. Turns around. Walks over, takes the award. Liv is flushed bright red, very embarrassed. You can tell her hands are shaking when she takes it, and she's very grateful. And then she returns.
I clap.
Clap. There's clap. The last award, the Rhianora Oakleaf Laurels of Resilience, awarded for unwavering courage and boldness, facing danger head-on and with fearlessness. Congratulations to Valid Wyatt Rose.
Ooh.
He like struts up. Like he's like doing a bit of a dance, like he's walking up to Staying Alive. He looks back, waves at the crowd.
Wyatt, you see a face in the crowd that is very familiar and yet very unfamiliar to you.
Oh.
She has
I
brown
stop and
hair.
stare at it.
She's not clapping. She's the only one not clapping.
Is she hot?
She's pretty hot, but also she's covered in blood. So
Oh right.
That's even hotter.
For a second, I
yeah.
tried to keep
Yeah,
eye
blood-
contact, and then I'm like, "Holy shit! There's a woman bleeding back there," and I'm like, "Oh wait, this happens all the time."
Yeah,
And I think
you can
I did
see
that. So
when you take a good look at her, you see she's got a laboratory coat on. Yeah, and a lanyard.
oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
She's got long brown hair, and she's looking at you with very accusatory eyes.
Yeah,
Anyway, you collect your award. It's really good.
I do, but I'm like having a panic attack.
Mood. An absolute mood.
What did I receive my award for? I can't
You
remember now.
received the award for the Rhianora Oakleaf Laurels of Resilience.
Sweet. Christ alive. Woo
good.
lad.
You return to the file. The round of applause kind of dies out, and then Devlin continues. He says, "In closing, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for joining us today. The Valid stand as a testament to the indomitable spirit that resides within us all. As they prepare to embark on their next mission, let us stand united in support and admiration for these exceptional individuals." Another round of applause. Lots of applauding, just like every other award ceremony ever. And then it dies down. Enjoy this evening with them, celebrate their victories, and still them with confidence and assurance as the Valid are all required back on Solace Island tomorrow before 0900 hours, marking the commencement of a lockdown in preparation for their deployment late Sunday evening. Thank you. With that, the kind of room comes back to bubbling noise again. There's people speaking, moving around, leaving kind of the grandstand, and you break form. You're easily able to like move around and do whatever you might want to do at this point.
Yeah, wait. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm monopolizing so much time, but I have to do this. Right, thingy.
I feel the stamping.
Which one's the
I feel the
prick?
stamping.
Which one's? Oh, what's his name? Is it Whitaker or Wilder that's a prick?
Whitaker's really nice.
Wilder.
Wilder's a
Wilder.
prick.
That'd be Wilder.
Yeah,
And that's Wilder, right?
Right here.
Yeah,
I go over to him and I'm like, "Hey, yo, what do you think of this? What do you think of this?"
Yeah.
Like, show him my
Really
award.
proud, huh?
Hey, you never made it off the island, did you, big man?
He doesn't say anything.
If only you'd shown more resilience.
Wilder will remember this.
Yeah. Shit then.
Some people around.
Oh, I should probably. Oh, she's gone. Okay. Wait. Whereabouts was the lady in the lab coat?
Probably near James. This girl.
Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, that's good. Makes sense.
And just to clarify, so when they called Arlo up, because I was so I was caught up in my own emotions. Why did I? What was I?
You want your award? Your award was the Shigosh Vanguard Memorial Plaque.
Okay.
It's for fostering a sense of community.
Yeah, it's a camaraderie one.
Okay.
Wait, there'll be a news report later. Jessica Stone's on it. No fucking
Yeah,
worries.
true.
There's so many people here. Look at them all.
There's so many.
I want to know every NPC's names.
Yeah,
this
we're
is
gonna talk
Mike.
to all of them.
This is Mike. This is Mia.
This is Michael.
This is Mitchell.
Mitch.
If you
Mitchell,
name them all
Mike.
Jeff.
Jeff.
Mitchell, Mike.
Jive. Jeef.
Mikhail.
Joff.
Yes.
Mikin.
That's Australian Mike. Sorry. This was so disruptive.
That's
Prison Mike.
Intrusive Thoughts 1.
The worst part about Prison was the Dementors. You walk up to Mark Rudd. He's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Mark looks really fucking
Yeah.
good. Mark's gained a bit of weight back.
Oh.
He's got flush in his cheeks. He's fucking sitting up. He's like leaning. He's moving in his wheelchair. It's really cool.
Oh. I just walk over to them, I guess.
Hello, hey! And Zal waves. That was really intense.
Uh-huh.
Is it always like that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
It's
God.
always worse, to be
Kinda
honest.
cool.
No, it's not.
You look pretty cool up there.
I don't feel very cool, but thank you for saying so.
Zal gives you a hug.
The hugs are very tight.
I wish I knew they were giving out awards. I would have made an award for you.
Oh, that's okay. You being here is enough of an award for me.
This place is so cool.
It's okay. I suppose it's very interesting.
Do you ever just like swim around in here? Also, where does that water go? Also, where does it come from?
I don't know. Actually, that's a very good question.
Also, doesn't it get dirty?
I look down. Does it ever get dirty?
Never. It's crystal clear.
Nope. Strangely enough, it doesn't.
I wonder what kind of chlorine they're using.
I don't know. It must be pretty powerful stuff. Who knows? Maybe it's like an anti-infection thing. It carries away all the pollutants from us.
Are these your friends?
Not all of them.
Is there someone that you don't like? Who is it? Can I guess?
No, that you know me. I like everyone.
Is it? They look in the. They look in the. They look for someone that looks. I don't know. Mean. They point at Alex. He kind of looks like a snob. Yeah, this is Zal. Sorry.
Oh no, he's quite nice. The good thing about the Valid program and being in such close proximity with everyone, you get to know people beyond their exteriors. You know what they present to the world, and Alex over there, you know, he does have his sore points, but we all do, and I think he is a genuinely nice young man.
Mark takes advantage of the kind of gap in conversation where Zal's actually thinking for a second, and looks up and says, how are you feeling?
Oh. I feel an intense, just blend of every possible emotion that I think there is. It's overwhelming, and I liked it when I felt comparatively kind of ignorant to a lot. But, you know, I think the most prominent feeling is just happiness that you two are here.
We wouldn't have missed it for the world. It's your last day off the island.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Are we still on for tonight?
Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
Good.
Maybe we should head off now. There's a couple of things I want to have a look at home.
All right. Do you want to say any goodbyes to anybody here, or?
Lowen looks around, and they're like, well, I'm gonna be, like, shunted into another hellscape with most of these people. I don't know a lot of these people. And then they kind of actually see their boss, and they're like, oh, holy shit.
Good point. Yeah, Hill definitely breaks the crowd and walks down, and they wave. And they say,
I've forgotten her fucking name.
Hilda Stoneman. They walk over and they
Yeah,
say, really good work.
thanks. You know me. Hard worker. I suppose, how's things going? Did you manage to find a replacement for me? Or.
Yes, but as you can imagine, they have big shoes to fill. I thought I'd just say hellos and goodbyes and wish you well. They look between Mark and Zal, who look at them.
Thank you. it does mean a lot that you came here.
Of course, we worked together for, was it 6 years, maybe?
At least I think I'd put it at closer to 8 or 9 years.
They nod. Their hands are kind of clasped together in front of them. You get the impression that they are probably pregnant or on their kind of later half of the, what is it called? The trimesters. And they smile at you. All right, well, I'll get out of your hair, let you talk to your family. But yeah, it's a pleasure seeing you again, Lord.
It's good to see you, Hilda. Do I know if they're like a hug person?
Definitely not.
Giving her? Yeah, I don't bother.
Definitely not. Like, I think potentially one of the things that you and Hild bonded so well over is that you're both very neat and clean and like reserved and like respect each other from a distance.
Yeah. I think Lowen just kind of nods and says, good luck with everything. I hope that I get to see how things are going when I come back.
Absolutely, and we'll have a space for you if you wanted to keep working. I know that it's not a requirement, especially after the trials, but I know you, and I know that you like to be out there, so there's always a place.
Thank you. And good luck with, just kind of gesture at the bump, I guess. Good luck with the baby.
Thank you. Good luck with, they gesture at everything here.
All
right.
Yeah.
And then they kind of retreat away. And you see they go talk to someone else who's likely in the government somewhere.
I kind of peer over. How does Alex and his parents, like, how are they doing?
Exactly as you would expect. Like, exactly as you would expect. Alex is not speaking. They are speaking at him.
Oh, no.
His parents are cuties, though. But, you know, they're rich, so fuck them.
Boo. Yeah.
Yeah. He looks pretty fucking injured. He probably is not got much left in his tank to be standing up and walking around.
Jesus Christ, they're gonna send him out like that. That's so fucked up. Yeah. I think. Oh, wait, quick scan. Oh, Kaz's parents here?
Casimir's parents are not here.
Oh. Interesting. Okay, that's all. I think that was pretty much anyone that Lowen would be on the lookout for. So
Very good.
they're happy to leave with Mark and Zhao.
You indeed do. You head out. You bounce. Who's nearby? Who's nearby? I can see Wyatt's there. Where did Casimir go? I swear I saw you somewhere. Oh, there you are.
I'm just chilling by the exit.
Nice. Yeah, on the way out, you see Lowen start to leave with a kind of middle-aged man in a wheelchair and a young ginger, kind of 16-year-old girl.
Jim Halpert looks at camera.
Stop. Keep your opinions to yourself, Casimir.
Cool. Are you gonna say anything, or are you just letting him go?
Nah, he's just chilling. Although, if he sees that she leaves and they let her leave, he will probably also leave.
Yeah. I'm gonna put y'all on the GM layer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, indeed. You do see there's Reed here. who owns the bar that you were singing at, and you often do sing at. And he walks over and he waves at you.
Oh boy. Waves back.
Hey, how are you?
Well, seems
That
I
was-
found the road to nowhere, and I'm dying to escape. That'd be another D4, please.
He nods as if he processes that. Yep. This is an affair, huh?
It's all a bunch of bullshit, is what it is. But we'll see.
So they got you shipping out tomorrow?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Ain't nothing you could have done. Don't need to be sorry.
Well, if you need anything, you know.
Yeah, if I in the very long shot that I do make it back, I'll see you at the bar.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head out. This is filled with flogs.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Sorry I ain't better company right about now.
Don't apologize at all.
Dead one was my roommate,
Oh, I'm sorry.
and he is already gone.
Oh, he sprints after you. I'm sorry. Cool. In the meantime, I saw that Arlo was stomping up to Tai. Probably a good time to follow that up.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, he walks over, just kind of looks at her. Honestly, his expression more so says like, "What the hell?" So he doesn't actually say anything yet. He's kind of like, "What the hell? Like what's hi. Are you volunteered?"
Yep.
But I just to understand you're here because of Penn.
Yep.
And they're blaming you for what happened to Penn.
It was my fault.
How is it your fault?
Because if I did my job properly, I would have been able to tell you that those things were in the area, and then he wouldn't have got eaten, and you also would be fine. Everything would be fine, and he would still be alive. And
Right. First off, Tai, I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to be honest with you. While I was out there, there was not one person. There's not one. What are you called? My mind is going blank. What was the job? Handlers? There was not one handler that actually helped with a situation, and we just survived because random luck. How is that your fault?
you don't get to be upset with me right now, Arlo.
I'm not upset with you. I'm not saying that. That's not. I don't think it's your fault. That's the thing. I don't think you should be here when you don't want to be here.
She kind of just raises her chin a little bit. You get the impression that she's like, you get the impression. Actually, could you make me an insight check? That's probably a good thing to ask. We are dungling.
Okay.
We are dungling.
Insight. Hey, with my -1.
Yeah, you. You get the impression from how much time you've spent around Ty that she's really beaten up about the whole situation, and you can tell she's very sad. And you can also tell with an 11 that she's probably been crying recently, at least, and that's about as much as you get with an 11.
Mm-hmm. So, look, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be. It just I was happy that you weren't going to be out there, and this is. Anyway, are you going out? Are you heading out when we all head out?
Mm-hmm.
Is that?
Yep. Yes. Yeah.
I'm sure that everything is going to be okay from here on out. I understand. I understand what happened, and I'm sorry that you are going through that. Just know that if you ever want to speak, I'm not going to pry, but if you ever want to speak, I would gladly listen. No judgment. Again, I don't think it's your fault. And I would do my best to make sure that you also come back. And if you think that's me feeling sorry for you, that's not the case. I feel that way about everyone. I want everyone to come back safely. I wish I was there for Ben also. But if there's anything you could speak to me, but I'll leave you.
You hear the sound of splash, 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 splash approaching.
Kind of like looks like, huh?
Yeah, you're immediately tackled to the ground by Zarius, your youngest brother. And I suppose if you're not going to try and contest the athletics, you're going to land
Honestly,
in
my wisdom's so low, it was probably at the last minute, so
Yeah.
he probably just tackles me, just knocks me to the ground.
straight to the ground, splash of water. There's like, you just got my right. This woman is like, "You're such an asshole," and then leaves. Ty backs off and kind of leaves, and Zarius pins you down and shakes the top half of your body.
Good timing. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Yeah. Hey,
He kind of watches. He tries to watch where she's heading, and then just loses her in the crowd, and just like, oh,
How are you? You got an award.
I got one.
it's just
You've
like on
got
the
an
ground
award.
next to him.
You see Zelina walks over and also wraps both of you up in a big hug. And Delilah and Marlo aren't far behind, to be honest.
Yeah, hey, thank you for coming, all of you. Could you get off me now?
No! What's the matter, Arlo? Why are you so grumpy?
Oh, I'm not. I'm perfectly fine. I'm just.
You won an
he's gonna try it.
award! My
He's
brother
gonna
won an
grab him.
award!
He's gonna grab him and try and wrestle him to the ground.
Let go of me!
No, now you are going to stay there because this is what you wanted.
Okay, I give up.
Yeah, he'll get up.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll get up. Exchange like hugs with everyone.
Yeah, lots of hugging. Marlo is like, how are you?
I'm I'm doing good. I'm doing okay.
Good, good. You look good.
It's a lie. They would know. They
Mm-mm.
would all know.
Yeah. They all pretend that they don't.
Yeah, that's
In the
fine.
background, James is like, "Sup, bro?"
Right. Hey, do you remember the conversation we had before?
Yeah, man.
You're sticking
It was
to
so real. You know, Marlo, babe, me and your brother sat down at this event and we just had like the biggest D&M, spoke about like life, and like Marlo, babe, he changed my life. Like my entire outlook on life has been changed. I take ice baths now.
Hey, do you know what you could do for me? Do you know what you
Yeah.
could do for me?
Oh, Charlie.
Could you just check on your mother again? Because I clearly heard another thing on the way here. I was surprised that you joined us because they were saying there was a fire.
Oh my god, I remember this conversation, and then you convinced that guy that there was a fire. In
There was a
restaurant.
bomb or something,
Yeah, there was
like
a
a small
bomb.
bomb.
I forgot that shit. Could you make a deception check, please?
I'm so bad at lying. God damn it.
Hey, you never know.
Damn.
No, man, I just talked to my mom. She's all good. You know that, like,
Oh, is she?
yeah. She actually said that there was like never really any fire at all.
Well, there wasn't. It was a bomb. The first
Oh
time.
my god, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, cool award, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Marlo, what's for dinner? I'm sorry. Marlo's trying to side-eyes him. We can talk about that later. Arlo, what's... I don't even know what to say.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
His hand is just covering his face at this point.
chest pain so
One of his
much.
hands.
Are
When
these...
do I'm kind of... Okay. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Are these all your friends around? Isn't that the
Mm-hmm.
potentate? Isn't that name Bancroft?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you speak to her often?
I mean, I speak to every one of them. I consider everyone here a friend.
Of course you do.
Well,
Zarius is
almost
like...
everyone.
He says
Zarius-
almost everyone as he looks at.
Zarius is like, bumps you with his fist and says, "Are you getting more than friends with anyone?" Wiggles eyebrows.
Sure. So many of that is happening.
Oh, really?
That's all we
I
do
told you
because
it would
we
be
think.
freaky.
Yeah, because
I told you
we
it would be
think we're
freaky,
not going to
Marlo.
live.
They're all going to
Yeah,
fuck.
Right.
Everybody's fucking.
That is kind of what it's
In the
like
distance,
here.
Jessica Stone write down some notes.
Anyway,
Yeah, man. I bet this is like a total fest of babes.
I think yes, that is, but it's not as good as you think.
James is looking at Kira, and also George, and also Vodi. And he like sups them.
You know, I'm going to be going somewhere tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to be gone for a while. And look, I believe Sybil is still out there, so I will try, as I told Marlo. But excuse me just for a second, because there's something that I really would like to do, and I'm just so happy. I'm so happy right now.
He's gonna walk past them.
I think I was having a mental break. Yeah, you will pass
He's,
him.
he's gonna walk. He's gonna
I'm
walk
actually,
past them
like,
towards James.
It's actually like a Joker moment.
He's gonna walk to James.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's gonna walk to James.
Yeah, he has his arm around your sister still.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, he's leaving. We're leaving tomorrow, right? Like, there's nothing. Like, it's just.
Yeah.
He's gonna punch him. He's gonna just straight up punch him right in the face.
Go ahead
Just-
and make an attack roll for me.
Just
His AC will be a 10. And you might not want to hit him too hard because he could die.
Wait, can I add a dice to this? I don't know if Art's got any dice, but I would like to
Yeah.
add dice.
You
I
can
have,
add a
I have
dice
at
to this.
least 6
Yeah.
dice first that I'd like to add to this.
Yeah.
it's fine.
You can all add damage.
Yeah, can I? I don't know what his strength is, but can I like spend a d12 to increase the damage by like 1?
This guy has 4 health points, and you could actually kill him with this punch.
Wait, does he have 4?
Does
Does he have 4?
He's just a now.
That's my strength because I did an unarmed strike.
kill
It's
him.
just 4.
Oh my
It's just
god.
4.
He's out like a light. Fucking
Oh, shit.
douche. Could you please-
Oh.
Could you please give us a cinematic, give us a Marvel style cinematic of how this shit goes down? I would love to know.
So he sees him looking at Georgie and Kira, and then puts his arm around, his sister, and just Arlo's been kind of feeling some stuff. Like, he mentioned Sybil and how he's like, hey, I'll try and find her, but he knows what everyone thinks. He thinks it too a little bit, that she's just gone. And right now he's just seeing red because he kind of wants to punch this guy over here, but he's
So
like,
how'd you
that's
look-
stupid. But it's like,
punch
that's
everyone.
stupid. But he's like, I'm not going to, because you know what? Ty's not here. And then this guy's just a target. So he just walks past after he says, I'm so happy. He walks past them, and without a word, he just decks him. Just right in the nose.
I need you to
Right in
know,
the nose.
I need everybody here to know that Arlo is within 45 feet of the equivalent of the Prime Minister. On this plane, it's like the equivalent of the United Nations. This is the president, basically, within... You fucking clip this guy straight in the jaw, and he goes down like a rock. You're like a UFC fighter. He just... Straight down into the water. He actually looks dead for a moment. Marlo screams. Madrigal whirls around. Wyatt, you can hear shit going down behind you. There's like a flock of people yelling. There's like commotion and shit. Kira's mum whirls around.
Oh.
He takes deep breaths with his eyes closed as he's looking at, with his head just like tilted up, like he's looking at the sky, but his eyes are closed. And he just
Okay, alright, it's the taxi time!
Full Thanos, like he just Arlo just goes and sits like on the edge of a hill and watches the sunrise. Like,
Taxi time! Taxi time! Madrigal's grabbing your arm and leading you away before you get fucking arrested. Marlo is looking
what moment,
between...
Marge?
Marlo is looking between you and fucking James, and she's also trying to do fucking like CPR on his body because he's like almost dead. Like this guy just got king hit straight in the fucking skull. And she's a paramedic.
Arlo
Luckily.
does yell back. You're better than him. As he's being dragged off by Madrigal.
Oh, taxi needs to go home. Yeah. All right. Nobody look. Yeah. He's dragging you out so fast. You've never seen Madrigal leave a place so fucking quick. Wyatt, is there anything you wanted to do before Madrigal pulls him out?
Well, I just like, I don't know. Well, I'm looking at Arlo as I'm rushing over to James. I'm like, oh shit. I don't know. I'm just trying to read his face. Like, I'm looking at him all confused. Like, what's going on?
We're looking at whose face? Arlo's face?
Yeah.
There's probably a little bit of I guess relief a little bit, but it's like pent up aggression. Like there's still stuff like he still feels like you see but he's kind of like you hear him what he says to his sister. You're better than him, so you also hear that.
So right, okay, so I'd like to. Okay, so what I'd like to, I would like to act quickly, and before I act, I'd like to contextualize my actions. I can see some incredibly beautiful oxygen people stood over here, right? Some absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, you mean the
very
gymnastics?
easy...
I think mean these people with the oxygen masks.
No.
My apologies.
No, I mean the gymnastics. I see some extremely beautiful. They're obviously Arlo's relatives. I see a guy decked on the floor and he's shouting something about, you can do better than him. So I can deduce that this is a gentleman who is not very nice to one of the absolutely dazzling women I see beside me. So as I rush over, I'm still like, yeah, sir, I'm a trained medic. Let me through, please. And like bend down to the guy.
You see Marlo is perched over, has the head just above the water. You see that Delilah, which is another one of Arlo's sisters, is doing like some kind of support work where Marlo is like looking at the fucking blood which is flooding out from the back of his head. He's unconscious. James is unconscious. And yeah, you kneel down beside them.
Alright, listen. We need to get the guy in the recovery position, alright?
Are you... Marlo side eyes. Can you just let me do what I need to do, please?
No, fuck you then. I get up and I kick James.
You see Zarius walls around and says, "What did you just say to my sister?"
I said, fuck you then.
Oh, God.
Fuck you!
Hey, fuck you.
Zarius is gonna walk over. He's gonna try and hit you.
He can hit me.
Yeah, it's not gonna be anything fucking crazy. Yeah, I mean, what's your AC? Unarmed?
Like just 11, like 10. Yeah.
Let's go. A little bit, nothing crazy. Fucking straight to the cheek. You see Marley looks up and says, "Zaya, stop!"
I'm backing off, even though there's like a trickle of blood coming out of it. You punched like my pet rat, dickhead!
You said it to my face! It makes no
Hey,
sense.
dickhead! I said it again.
You're a fucking dickhead!
I downed that guy!
Honestly, they probably get along, actually.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah, 100%.
Now they're like sworn enemies. In the distance, as you back off Wyatt, you see George has a very disapproving expression.
I wave.
She looks away.
Brandish my award a little bit. I'm like, oh.
The sentries come over. Some of the sentries grab onto you, Wyatt.
Fuck
Some
you
of them
guys.
grabs fucking Zarius. They fucking grab everybody. It's fucking shit show. This guy fucking walks over. He's like, fucking.
bring
This
me-
is just a shit show here.
Bring me Pisces. Bring me Pisces. Bring me Pisces.
There's fucking the medics run over. It's an absolute fucking shit show that Oliver's doing. Jessica Stone is rioting. There's bulbs flashing everywhere. Devlin's like, no price. Get them out of here. Let's go. Let's run this place up. Everyone out. And it's just it just turns into a fucking shit show. After a bit of time, everybody's forced out of here. So if you were still here, you're not. You get you get maybe a little bit of chatter with your friends, Kelly and Madge and your old boss Romulus. Which we can do, or we can just montage.
I love you, Marge. I love you.
Yeah, shit stir. She's shaking her head. She's proud. You know she is. She's your mom.
She'll be good.
And yeah, you get rounded up and taken out the front, and then you get taken to Cypress Hall. And you get put in a room, which kind of looks like an office. And there's some serious talking tos that happen. You get some serious talking tos. James doesn't die, but he comes close. He's hospitalized. Is there anything that anybody wants to do in this shit show?
No
Yeah,
way.
what's symbolism, just like Penn was. Kidding. Anyway.
Oh,
Sorry.
Damn. I didn't mean to hurt him as bad, to be honest.
Yeah. Yep. Fucking decked him. Good. Okay, cool. After a solid bit of time, I recognize Lowen has bounced. Casimir has also bounced. Wyatt and Arlo, your time, I think, for the afternoon is primarily taken up by serious talking tos from your superiors. They can't do anything. I mean, they can, but they can't. They don't let you go off the island for
I know.
now.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
what else
like,
are they
yes-
gonna do? Right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this is it. Like,
Yeah.
I think Wyatt definitely has the feeling of, not only like do they need to deploy me for like nice political reasons, but also they've just given me an award. Like, if I
They
can
gave both of us an award, yeah.
bro,
So
in it, like
bad.
I'm sat there in this office, like I'm watching this guy talk. I'm just like, bring me Pisces, just bring me Pisces.
Pisces. Bring
They're
me
yelling
fucking
at
Pisces.
me,
Yeah.
and like I know, like I'm a little shit up by it because it is scary, but also it's like they're not gonna do shit to me, bro.
Yeah.
Just bring me Pisces in.
Yeah.
I will say Arlo is nicer after that. to
Nice.
everything. Yeah, like he's
Huge. Your family are like basically not evicted, that's not the right word, but like escorted off the island. And you're also, both of you are not allowed off. So mwah. Worth it. Very good. So I think it might be worthy. Casimir, you hear about this very quickly because some of the Valid comment, they're like, "Oh my god! Did you see that? It was so crazy!" And then Arlo walks up and he just boosh straight in the head, boosh, and he hit the ground. Yeah.
yeah. I think he'd just be like, just shake his head.
Yeah, very reasonable. Cool. And in that case, we can flick over to Lowen. Lowen, I know that we kind of came to the agreement that we wanted to do the kind of Mark Lowen afternoon bonanza in RP chat. Is that still the case?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can do that. It depends on you, really.
Yeah, cool. I think that would be better. It would take more time and it would be nicer. But I do know that you wanted to do some quote investigating.
Oh, yes, I wanted to go do a lot of digging in my dad's basement.
In my dad's basement. Yeah,
I
James
just want to look
sucks.
at all the shit in there because I think I had like 5 minutes when I was in there last time, but if I take a
Yeah.
few hours, I might find.
I am so smart sometimes, and I don't label my maps, which means I can't really search for them. Let me do a quick search
yeah.
and try and find the correct map to drag us out to.
But see, you are smart. You did it on purpose so you could, you know, it's like a game, a mystery game for you.
Yeah,
That's why you did it.
definitely.
True.
It's true. It's like an investigative horror. We can go here for
Exactly.
now. If Roll20 allows us to. There we go. We can go here for now. Pretend we're downstairs.
Yeah.
We're all pretending here. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I remember, I'm a genius because I put them on the same map as upstairs because there was going to be 4 separate maps, and I was like, that sucks. Yes.
Oh.
Pop off.
See, you are a genius.
Elabzing. Yep, I did that. Okay, we're good. We're back. We're here. We're good.
I'm already there.
We're
Wait, I
already
can't.
here. You might have to drag yourself out again. And
Oh, there's a
Zal is
rat there too.
not here. There's always rats.
Get out of here, Ratso. I kick Rats.
You
Ratso
fucking do
hits the
not.
wall. You hear his little chungus body splat.
His chungus body.
To be fair, Alu did.
The little room.
Alu did exactly what everybody wanted to do, and what I want to do to most people on LinkedIn. So thank you, Alu. You're really God's gift.
On LinkedIn.
LinkedIn influencers are unhinged.
Can I tell everybody a secret here? That I actually didn't plan on
Absolutely.
telling anybody until the end of the entire campaign. So whenever I feel particularly like, I don't know, some type of feeling, I will go on LinkedIn and I will find the biggest fucking flog thing that's written on there, and I will copy it and paste it, and I'll write, Alistair Blackwood has posted a new status. It's almost a little game.
That's
I
funny.
love that.
So
So
that's
just know
brilliant.
that anything I've actually posted on behalf of him has been a real thing that I have literally copyright stolen, ripped from somewhere. It's real, authentic dickheads. You're welcome.
That's great. That's great.
That's brilliant.
Okay, so we don't need to analyze his posts in relevance to the campaign.
It's fucking stupid. It's so stupid. Anyway, on to serious matters. You return. You make a return.
Okay. I guess I'm just combing through this room. I don't know.
Yeah, you're just looking for shit, looking for stuff. Figure out what's going on. Fuck yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do have one question.
Yes.
So I know I have the autopsy report of Alex's brother.
Well, it's not Alex's brother, but it'll be a relative of Alex, potentially.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If
you look at the dates, it's like too old. It's probably like his dad's generation.
Ah, interesting.
Mm.
But is there a time of death?
Time of death is estimated. I think from memory, they found his body like a few days later. They estimate the time of death between like 1 and like 5 a.m.
I wonder if it was 3:14 a.m. Okay. Yeah. I don't even know mentally where to begin. I think Lowen's in the same boat, where it's like Lauren's not an investigator, so they're just gonna start looking in the most methodical way that they can, just like pile to pile, and try and get a sense of what their dad had found. And specifically, I'd like to know actually if he's written anything in that secret language that we shared?
I'm delighted that you asked. Could you make me an investigation check?
Oh no.
Let's
Okay.
get down to business.
Ooh, not bad.
Not bad, not bad. Do you want to spend anything on it?
I don't know if I have anything.
I don't know if you did any Creed quotes. I think this is a very unfortunate.
I don't know Creed songs, so I haven't. I've been very left out of this phenomenon.
Honestly, me too. They've said that's a Creed lyric, and I've been like, yep, okay. It could be anything, but
Okay.
I also haven't been counting, so I think for the next like 6 months you could say, yeah, I've got a D4. I'd be like, yep, that makes sense. Creed.
Okay.
Makes absolute sense.
Okay.
Delicious. Yeah, 15. You start looking around. You get a sense that the person that was looking through this stuff, compiling this information, doing this investigation, was not doing so in a very hinged way. This is not the work of this is not the work of a methodical detective that is well veteraned in case management and clue collecting. It is the work of an amateur at best, someone that has little knowledge of how to compile things, but has done a pretty sweeping job, or at least has had enough time to make it look decent. With a 15, you're looking around. There's a bit more things. There's a bit more stuff. There's a bunch of stuff in here, right? And a lot of it is hard to piece together, and a lot of it doesn't really strike itself as important. One of the things that you do find that strikes you as important is a piece of correspondence. This correspondence is in, like, fax. So it's really old.
God.
And you see that it's effectively been shredded. And the pages have been, like, put through, multiple times, different angles. With a 15, after some time, you're able to piece them together, and you see in the top right-hand corner a symbol, and you get kind of the indication of some of the words, and it says Iron Ridge Distribution Center. And there's a symbol of a kind of a mountain, and it kind of looks like a fish leaping atop. You continue to look around, assumably.
Yeah.
You see that piece of fax was sent to someone called Runin Dawn. I'll spell that. And you see that their title is, let me write it all out. Warehouse Manager. Iron Ridge Distribution Center. Shrock Division.
Oh.
The thing with the shredded document is that you could probably get more information from it, but to sit and go through each of these things is going to maybe take up a good chunk of your time here, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
So you could, I guess this is like a crossroads. Like, you can sit and, like, fucking iron this all out and get all of the information from this document, or you could split off and try and find other clues or pieces of information from the rest of the room here.
I think for now I'll just keep on looking at other things to try and get as much breadth as possible.
Yeah, solid shout. Yeah. Could you make me another investigation check, please?
Oh, I miss having an int-based character. Oh!
Hey, yo! You're still looking. Eyes peeled. You find a... you find a USB. It's inside an envelope. Oh. The envelope is a manila folder. The manila folder has special writing on it.
Oh.
in the special writing, it says 2 letters, L-O.
Like initials or just low?
Just low, written like that.
That's new.
To me!
Do I have something I can plug that into, like a computer? I assume I have like a laptop or.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, I'll plug it in. Oh,
You go
no,
upstairs
what's
into your,
that?
like, childhood bedroom and, like, fucking... Maybe when you were, like, 11, you got your first laptop. Or something. It's like MSN. Lumisen. I hate it so much. You see that it's got a single file on it. It's an audio file.
Oh god, this is good. Okay, I play it.
Okay, you play it. You see Zell's at the door with one eye.
Hey, can you please give me a minute alone to listen to this? And if it's
Nope. Yep. Close the door.
okay, thank
You
you.
know that they're gonna fucking try and put their ear to the door. You know who they are. But you have headphones that you can put on.
Yeah, I'll do that. Like, in case they start airing some, like, Flo, you're actually a sleeper soldier, and I'm like, oh no.
The audio file boots up. It has an attached video in it. It's very chipped in that it's like it moves quite slowly. You see your dad. See your dad. He looks quite young. You remember him looking like this when you were probably like early 20s? His hair is kind of short and black and cropped. And he's sitting there for a millennial pause, for a boomer level pause. He's like looking at the camera. And you see he's down, and it's like obviously webcam footage, and he's down in the office. Oh, I guess you could call it an office, like basement dwelling place, wherever the hell that is. And he says, "Hello, hey kiddo, look how quickly technology improves. Crazy stuff. Sam, is this recording?" And then you hear, "Yes, Fen, you're being recorded." Cool. All right. You know, I should have scripted this. Low. Hopefully, you never have to see this. Hopefully, if we do our jobs, yeah. But I'm sure you got so many questions. Most of them I can't really answer, obviously, but some of them I can, so I'll try. We're so proud of you, kid. We're so proud. You've really impressed us with just how kind and smart and God, yeah. If you're watching this though, it's likely that something bad has probably happened to me and probably your mom too. It's just the reality of the world that we're in, especially now. But I mean, you probably have questions. I mean, the biggest one, you've always kind of looked a little different to us, and you know we've loved you for it. It's something that we've embraced because you're our baby, you're our child. But we're not. The correct term is changeling. We're not changelings, and for a long time, your mom thought it was some kind of genetic anomaly, something that, you know, reappears after generations and generations. But I received a kind of like a tip. And, you know, all that would take hours to explain. I've only got a few precious minutes. You hear something interrupt. "You can record for as long as you like, Fen." "Thanks, Sam. I'm more mean. It's just a lot to say, and all that matters is that you're still our little low. But something happened when you were real young, and your ma was never really the same after. I know that we said
Oh.
we were away on humanitarian trips, and I'm really sorry that we had to lie to you, but truth is that she was not very well at all. And I really can't say much because I think there's someone or something evil watching me, watching your ma. And, I'd hate for them to target you too. And, all I wish is that I could explain this all to you, but you're so young. You're 22. You got this whole world ahead of you. And this isn't your burden to bear, Lo. You've got good memories of us. And, I think I'd rather keep it that way. And hopefully you never watch this, but if you're hearing me, then you have. And I just need you to know that I'm really sorry. We both are. We've got to go off grid to protect you, and I have to find out the truth. We'll make it back when the coast is clear, when everything's been sorted. I promise. Just know that we love you so much, kiddo. And the best thing that you could do is burn everything in here and never look back. Stop recording now, Fen? Yeah, stop recording this. Don't upload it to the Nexus framework. I'll keep it local. Thank you. And it ends.
Oh. Thinking back, when my parents, quote unquote, died, did I ever see physical proof of their death? Did I, have to identify bodies?
No.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I think Lauren just kind of sits there and stares at the screen and plays the video again, but doesn't really take in the words, just kind of sits and stares at their father's, moving face. And just enjoys, almost immerses themselves or tries to immerse themselves in that moment of, oh, he's there talking to me. Um, um, is he just talking to the camera? Is there any movement in his tool that, again, that I would recognize as something other than, is there any hidden message in the video, I guess?
You can go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay. Oh.
Hey, I'm just wondering, I don't know if we actually were getting D4s, but if I could give one to her, I would.
That's absolutely fine.
Oh, can I give her a D12?
Yeah, you can
No,
absolutely do that.
Oh, do I need a?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, anybody that's giving Loan anything, go ahead and roll.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I forgot to do it. Oh, okay, there we go.
Here we go. We got a 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25. You feel the power of your friends converge.
Oh,
Um,
crying.
you don't know. You don't think that there's a hidden message in what he's saying. You get the impression that what he's saying is very genuine, and he's very concerned, and he looks fucking exhausted. And you do remember, now that you think about it, that he had a lot of late nights where you didn't really know where he was. You don't get any hidden messages, but what you do get is you notice something in the background when he kind of moves his head to the side, and you can see that he's got one of the maps of, what do you call it? Shirok up. And you see in very kind of bold red letters he's written on the wall. Obviously, this border has changed and evolved, but you see written on the wall, And you also see a small black box on the table behind him, and it has a symbol on it, which I'll send to you.
So Elfane was written on the map?
And it's like a region was circled.
Can I take the map? It's of Shirok, right? Which is where we're due to go. I'll take that down and fold it up and, like, tuck it into my clothes so it's so they can find it, I guess. Oh, it's in the video. Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood
sorry.
that completely.
I was like, yep, you do that. I don't know how, but you do it.
Yeah,
None of
I
my
just
business.
fucking reach into the video and I take it. Like,
It's simply
I'm so
Magic.
While you're
sorry.
there, can you ask your dad a few questions?
ask
Like-
him.
No, if I'm going into that video, I'm not coming out. I'm going to stay with my dad. Okay. Sorry. Oh. If I look around, is that box... Is the box in the room with us right now?
Yeah, you actually look around, and now that you have like a bit of context on like the fucking symbol in the box, you see there is a black box. It's not cardboard. It's made of like a metal, and it's almost like a safe but lightweight, and it's got a kind of like a puzzle on the top of it. In the way that you assume it's like a combination lock, but like cool and magical.
Oh. While I'm doing that, can I like print off a probably very grainy screenshot of the map just so I've got something to go off of? I know it's probably going to be kind of useless, but whatever.
Fuck yeah, you've got it. Cool screenshot of your dad.
Yeah, I can show everyone this is my dad.
Happy.
He was probably shady. Okay. Can I attempt to open the box?
Yeah, you can. You realize it's locked.
Is it locked with this little mechanism, or is it locked like with a key?
Locked with the mechanism.
Can I attempt to move the pieces?
They shift around. It's almost like a Rubik's Cube, but it's like, imagine...
Oh, no.
It's not like an actual Rubik's Cube, but imagine like little tumbling blocks that kind of seem to fall and flop around and move in kind of strange and dynamic ways.
Okay. Yeah, I open it and Una's hand just reaches out. She says, "No, don't do that."
She's busy.
No.
Stop. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Do I have time to sit and try and solve this even for 10 minutes, maybe?
You get the impression that this thing's gonna take a bit of time. This bad boy Pat's box is gonna take a few checks over a few days to crack.
That's fair. Okay. I'll take it anyway.
Very good.
I got mysterious box.
It's kind of around this point that Mark calls for you to go out.
Part of Lowen is like, do I just fucking tell Mark, like, I can't do
Eat
that,
glass.
I have important... Yeah. Like, I have important investigative work to do, but I think Lowen is too soft to do that. They're gonna take the USB. As nice as it would be to like leave everything for maybe Zhao to look at and maybe figure out if I die, I think Lowen thinks this is too personal. This is like an actual piece of my dad, I guess. And I don't, as much as I love Zhao, I don't want Zhao to have it.
Yeah.
So they take the USB, close their laptop down and stuff, and
Very good.
leave. I imagine they probably got ready before and was doing this all in their nice outfits.
Very nice. I assume you don't burn the room down.
No, not at all. Fuck
Okay.
that, Dad.
Don't want that. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Very cool. Awesome. I am recognizing that we have hit the 3-hour mark. So is there anything that anybody would like to do before we kind of cut over to our briefing? This is on Sunday morning at 0900.
I'm good.
I am good.
I'm good. Very nice.
Same.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Let's get down to business to deploy some valid.
Oh no.
It's Sunday. Everybody's rested. Everybody's having a great time. Oh my god, I totally forgot. You have the benefits of a long rest. I forgot to say that.
Oh my god.
I'm so
Yay!
sorry. I'm so sorry. I meant to
things
say that
for
right at the
them.
start. I forgot. You walk into this room. It's in Cypress Hall. It's got the cool kind of synapse floor that pops up like Iron Man, and you see Devlin Thorne and your 2 divisional officers are here. Feel free to drag yourselves out wherever you want to sit. Thorne is waiting for everybody to get seated and be ready.
Arlo would sit there, but he feels like she doesn't want him near her.
Kira punches your shoulder as you sit down, Kaz. Just because.
Fair.
Yeah.
Screw it. He's gonna do it anyway.
Ty is
He just won't.
side-eyeing
He just
you.
won't say anything. He just won't say anything.
Oh,
He'll
that's
smile. He'll smile at her if she.
She
looks at
leans
him,
over
but
and says, I thought that you punched a guy.
yeah, I did.
Did you get in trouble?
Yeah, they decided to send me out with all the Valor, so.
What?
He kind of says it in a joking way a little bit.
She squints and then leans back.
Sorry. I'm glad you're here, though.
That's it. That's all he says.
Yeah. I think that's suitable. Alex is looking a little bit better, sitting more upright, has a bit more color in his face. Thorn stands in the middle of the room and clears his throat and says, Good morning. I am High Sentinel Devlin Thorne, overseer of the Valid Trials program. I'll be delivering your briefing today. This is a highly classified informative briefing. The purpose of this briefing is to cover the operations plan for the Valid 990. That is you. During our briefing, I'll assign descending groups. These descending groups will then be assigned objectives. Your first mission for Chirok. During this briefing, I'll be referring to maps of the sector. Let's begin. Pulls out a list. And now, this is actually maybe where it gets potentially kind of cool and fun. Kind of hip and cool and fun, maybe. If I've done my job right. I thought, you know what, I could assign people and be like really cool and strategic about it, but then I thought, no, let's fucking roll, because that sounds way cooler.
Oh, wow.
So this is going to be the descending groups. I made this very rushedly this morning instead of actually planning a session, so that's that. The first roll that I ask everybody to make is a d6. and we're looking for matching numbers. And the most amount of matching numbers, that number will be your descending group.
Oh.
Hey yo.
Oh no.
Why am I always the odd one out?
No,
No,
bro.
No. Hey, no, it's okay. Because the majority of rolls are 6. Your descending group is going to be Group Pegasus. All of you, including Art. It's okay. You're with everybody else. So what I'm going to do is That's so funny. Go Pegasus. Oh my god, where are you? There's Lowen. There's Wyatt. There's
They're
Kaz.
probably the closest to the peacocks, so that's good for you, Arlo.
True.
Cool. I thought, let's just make it fun. Interesting fact is that the order that I have them in here isn't random. It's actually the order that they were called out in the press. So there you go.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Which is weird because, like, at the time it was like they were just names and randos. Now they actually have meaning. Wild.
They all have meaning.
Alright, so let's maybe sort out descending group 1, which is group Kenku. Also, shout out to Lucy for making this really cool phonetic D&D alphabet, and I've just stolen it. Lucy's the coolest ever.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Let's party. So, could everybody roll me a d20? Let's figure out who's going to eat some glass. And let's also play some dubstep. I can see only music. Dubstep.
Hey, good job, Kaz.
Hey.
Just hitting all the high.
Yo! I'm actually really interesting. Ambient dubstep? With a monk sitting on some water? Let's go.
What?
Let's figure it out. Come on. We can do it. Ooh. Anyways. Come back. Okay. Alright, so for our first descending group, Group Kenku, we've got
It's strong.
number 20.
It's strong.
Quincy. We've got Quincy
Yay.
Unav. We've got Ty. We've got 11. Emma.
Quincy.
We've got 1 Alexander Blackwood.
Yay.
Yeah.
Best group.
Solid group.
Until I see the next group, then I'm gonna say they're the best group.
I don't
Solid
know.
group.
If Shrapo and Kira get in the same group, that could be the group. of
OP.
death. Yeah, that could be strong, yeah.
Can everybody roll
And
me a
Nesker.
D16, please?
Oh, and Neska.
What are we rolling?
D16, please. Alright, we got 13. Oh my god.
Oh my god, Trapo.
We got Group Lich, we got Workle Roklar, we got, oh my god, 2 small folks on a team.
Yeah, well, they got Shrapo, innit? So
Nice.
It's
And they
gonna
got
balance
Valda.
They got Body,
Body.
they got
Body.
Oh yeah, they got
Straps,
Team Little and Large.
We got 2.
Group Lich. Group Lich popped off. Alright.
Like the 2 biggest people and then the 2 littlest people.
Actually, that's actually really good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, not
Yeah.
bad. Could I get a
Yeah, it's a
D12
pretty
from
good group.
everyone? Group Mimic.
How many
We got
11s am I gonna
George.
roll?
We've got Liv.
Hey, doubles.
We've got Need a Reroll. We've got James. Arlo, could you reroll for me? Sweet Prince.
East.
Oh.
Hello,
Yeah,
could
should
you
I-
reroll
I'll
for me?
reroll
Hello, could you
again.
reroll
Hold
for
on.
me?
Sweet Prince.
There we go.
Oh, we've got Airplay. Cool, so
Apple.
Division 1 sorted. Go Apple! Nice. Interesting. Alright.
Group Mimic.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Could I get a D8, please? I hope this isn't annoying.
No, it's
No,
not.
this is
This is
fine.
excellent.
Very good.
I like this.
Mira. Group Nothic. We've got Mira.
Mira.
We've got Yalthin. We've got Kira. We've got
This is
Neska.
strong. This is strong. This is strong, man.
This is real strong. They got
Yeah.
guns.
Mira, Nesca and Kira. Are you mad?
Oh my god.
Kira's like the only one in the whole game who can't be infected, I think. Right?
I'm sorry.
They can
Wilder?
definitely be infected.
Wilder with Madrigal? Perfect.
Yeah, this is like fucking combo from
gonna
hell.
Kill that dude.
He's gonna wish it was
Yo.
Arlo instead. He's gonna be like, damn it, you know what? Arlo was actually not that bad.
I'm taking bets, lads. I'm taking bets.
Bro.
I think Wilder will
Group
kill
Nothic.
Madrigal, honestly.
Group Nothic
He'll
Pops.
be like, how did Madrigal die? And Wilder will be like, don't ask.
Don't know, actually.
Oh, okay.
Just woke up
He
dead
fell.
once.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Let's get into some shit here.
Ruth
get into some
Kanku is so
shit.
precious.
Babies
Let the
only.
book get hurt.
Awesome
There's
eyes.
group bottom.
Group Pegasus.
Group bottom? What?
Absolutely.
What group?
Alright,
But you
so
know what I mean.
everybody's name gets
Wait,
read
what?
out. No, explain it, Blitz. I want to hear the explanation.
Wait, I didn't even hear
Very
what you
well.
said. What did you say?
So group bottom.
Yeah, Group Kenku is. I know that for a fact.
Thorn is going to speak up and he's going to say some relevant context before we get into the missions at hand. From the beginnings of the outbreak, we've made multiple attempts to establish bunkers throughout Shirok. Some bunkers were intended to process information, others are medical strongholds, others were camps for refugees. The Bloom, though, is a relentless opposition, and as you can see from the map, the bunkers that fell to the infection are red, and the bunkers that are still operational are green. Currently, our only
Oh my
operational
God.
bunker is Elemental, on the west coast near
Lamau.
Shadowhaven.
Lol, even. All that red. when you said the ones that are no longer operational are in red, I was like, right, okay, well, I can only see one green.
Yeah.
Bunkers, Aboleth, Basilisk, Chimera, and Dragon all fell within the first year. Let's see these ones up here. Some held out longer than others, but the spread of the virus was relentless. Bunkers, Elemental, Fae, and Ghost were erected further out. This is Fae over here, and then there's Ghost, which is kind of hard to see down here. As I mentioned,
Wait, what?
Elemental remains operational. Fae was lost at the end of last year. Ghost has recently gone dark, and this is going to be more relevant later on. Bunkers, Harpy, and Imp, which is right down the south down here, were scientific by nature. They were established in the south of Marevna. Marevna is this, it's like a state, basically, in the last 3 years, but whether by raiding or abandonment, they also fell. Now onto the mission. Your deployment schedule is going to differ depending on your division, but both shuttles will be traveling overnight tonight and landing simultaneously tomorrow at 0400 hours on Monday morning. So, Division 1, comprised of Kenku, Lich, and Mimic. You will depart today at 1500 hours. That is in, they check their watch, 6 hours from now. You'll be dispatched to the northern part of Shirok, a western peninsula off the coast of Wyvern Spire Ranges. This dubstep's tripping my head. I'm gonna turn it down a little. So, for context, so everybody can see, Wyvern Spire Ranges is like here, and they're probably going to be deployed around this area near the coast. It's your mission to execute reconnaissance through this regional area, to report back, and to deem a suitable location for a new bunker to be established. After you've been given the all clear, we'll send support and resources, and your role will be to help set up this bunker and ensure its long-term success. Division 2, comprised of Nothic, Owlbear, and Pegasus. You'll be deployed tonight at 1900 hours. Like I mentioned recently, Bunker Ghost has gone dark. That's this one here, the little black spot. It has failed to report to both us and Bunk Elemental. It's your mission to investigate what's happened, and report back. Ideally, you'll be able to get them back online. After that reconnaissance has been completed, you are to reach Bunker Elemental and be deployed for your next mission. My recommendation to you is to prepare yourself mentally and physically for what's ahead. Take the time before you leave to make sure that you have everything. Say your goodbyes and show up ready to get this year over and done with. I know it seems like wishy-washy bullshit, but we really do need you, and your work here is very important to everybody's well-being, not just your own. If you have any further questions, feel free to stay behind. Otherwise, you're dismissed. If you need to look at this map, just let me know. If you want to be in the room, also let me know, because I'll flick between those maps.
I have one question.
Mhm.
The region circled in red, is it possible to see where that is on this map?
Could you make me an investigation check? The DC's quite high on this.
Oh no. Okay.
System. 15's all round. You know it's in Marevna. It's in the
God.
middle section of the plane. Oh, Shrock.
Huh. Okay. Ooh, cool.
Cool. I'm gonna
Yeah.
drag you back to the room. Cool. Is there any other questions? Does anybody want to do anything, or are you just gonna head out?
Yeah, I would like to tell Georgie that I'm very sorry that we won't be leaving together.
George is upset with you and doesn't say anything.
Ooh.
I don't even think I tell her to fuck off. I just leave.
Crazy.
Oh.
That's growth.
Yeah.
He's growing.
I think I'll go check in on Alex. I'll go talk to him, see how he's feeling.
He looks at you as you walk over.
Hey.
Hi.
You okay? How did it go?
Fine. Well enough.
I don't know what happened to you, but do you want to talk about it? I was very worried.
I'm fine.
Okay. Well, in that case, I won't keep bothering you. I'll just good luck. If you want to talk, then you know where I'll be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Goodbye. And they just walk off.
He doesn't stir. He just keeps looking straight ahead.
I think Lauren will just go to, like Liv and give her a big hug. And Aplig as well, give her a big hug.
I could really list out who went where. Let me quickly make a list while you're hanging out. Feel free to keep going. Liv's gonna hug you back and stuff, and she'll say some stuff about like how she's gonna miss the fucking season finale of Bold and the Beautiful or whatever.
Oh, true.
Bold and the Lumaful.
True.
I'll give Appleg a hug as well, but then after that, I think I'll just go back to my dorm room and worry about everything. Probably not sleep.
Yeah, Cass is probably mixing like liquid Luma with Luma fuel and
Smoking it.
trying to just feel alive again. He's so very hungover.
Wyatt, Arlo, is there anything that you would like to do?
No, I'll just go back to the dorm room and chill for the remainder of the day, I think.
Arlo would probably just say something really quick to Ty.
Mm-hmm.
As he stands, he'll just say, I know this is a scary time, and there's a lot on your mind, but if it helps you, I think you know what to do more than most of us. You've seen things from one side. So, with that, I think you could... if anything, get through this. I don't know what you plan on doing. If you want, I would gladly join you. If you want to gamble on me, or if you want to just watch something, Luma hockey or whatever it is that you like. I don't know. But
I think I'd like that actually. You can see she's shaking a little bit.
which one? All of it. We could do all of it. We
Mhm.
could gamble and watch Luma hockey.
Yep.
I will just... Okay.
Yep. Okay.
He'll kind of hold out a hand.
She'll take your hand, and she kind of laces her fingers between yours.
He tries to give a reassuring smile. He doesn't know how much it helps.
You know she fully trusts the smile anyway. She's like, "Yep."
Okay. And then yeah, that's what we'll do. Gamble, waste all of his money, probably lose.
What? No.
Watch Luma hockey, whatever it is.
You know that the finale ended a few weeks ago. Yalton and Strappo's team didn't win, which was really annoying for them. But now they're doing like reruns. I don't know.
Yeah.
Danny, what do they do on the hockey when it's off season or whatever?
You watch something else.
Yep.
It's only not a thing between like the middle of June and the beginning of October.
Yep. They're doing recruitment drives or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Watch highlights.
Yeah, perfect highlights.
Yeah. That's what happens.
Cool. Kaz, is there anything you'd like to do?
No, I think he's just chilling. Like he's pretty resigned to what's happening. He's already kind of done his whole spiel. Went and played a show last night at like an open mic. He's chilling.
Yeah. He's chilling. He's been chilling. Is there anything... Wyatt, would you like to do anything?
No, I think I'm good. I think Wyatt's not good, but I don't think Wyatt's good. But I think he's just chilling.
Very good. I'm gonna
Maybe
ask
get
you,
a little nap in.
would you like to speak to George before 1500 hours?
I mean, yeah. I think he'll probably get bored during the elapsed time and go over and be like, "Hey, thanks for Thanks for making. He'll say, like, he remembers coming over on the boat and being sick over the side and telling Madrigal to leave him alone, and he's very grateful to have had some of the best weeks of his life on these islands, much to his surprise, and thanks to her for being a huge part of that, and it's been for what little it's worth, he's had a lot of fun, and he wishes her the best of luck.
She's very cold too. Very cold.
Yeah.
She doesn't really say much at all. If anything, she just nods.
No. Yeah, I figure that tracks actually. I will go to Wilder's room and beat him over the head with my.
You're not allowed in. He's not fucking there. He's at the gym, bro. Get good.
No, unfortunately, Denny,
Wyatt
is definitely a still beat though kind of guy. So like, he's chilling. I think I don't think he ever had any major expectations of a several week intertwinement with one of the fellow Valid, but he's definitely grateful to have made a friend.
Yeah.
Sure.
I would like to say, actually, Wyatt, could you roll me an insight check, and we'll see maybe if this is the right one.
Can I add a D12? I've just got so many D12s.
Yeah, okay. You're like the capitalist of
Do
D12s. Oof.
Oh boy.
Can I add a D12? I've just got so many D12s.
You can add a D4 if you want as well. Add a little bit.
Add a D4.
Just remember how many you've used.
I haven't used a D4 yet, so there you go.
Okay. I think this is, so it's at 6, 7, 8, 16.
I think it's 18.
20?
20.
Am I tripping? Yeah, nice. You get the impression that through some kind of divine intervention, through some kind of fucking, like, hey, dickhead, look. Okay, the DM pushing you, and, like, all of your dice. You get the impression that she is very upset, and it's not potentially the way that Wyatt first interprets it, in the way that, like, yeah, she never really wanted anything. He maybe realizes that it's in fact the opposite, and that she had strong feelings and has effectively been kind of blown off, and he hasn't really seen her in the days that she came back, and he didn't really check on her to see if she was okay. And he literally tells her that he loved her as he got off, and so she's very pissed off at that. And thinks that, like, to be honest, probably the worst thing that you could have said was exactly what you said to her. So that's good.
Oh, well, should be fine.
Yep. Definitely super fine. Poor George. Anyway.
I said it was fun.
This is a big wolf. Eventually, 1500 hours, which is 3 o'clock, comes around. And everybody kind of gathers on the lawn to say goodbye to Division 1, which is a half of the Valid. There's a whole group of other people.
Arlo will be like, Quincy, take care of yourself, all this other stuff. You know, he'll say things to everyone. Quincy, Shram, everyone. Just, you know.
Yeah. You can drag yourselves out wherever you like.
I got too attached. Why do I feel like they're all my friends?
It's bad, isn't it? It's bad. I mean, they were just names, and then they were just tokens, and it was like, there's too many of them for me to give a shit about all of them. And now they've all had a moment, and I'm like,
I care about all of them. Because I made Arlo the way he is, it just bled over to me. I'm like, they're all my friends. They're all my friends. All
I need to play someone mean again.
You need to be cruel. Okay, cool. Aplig will. I'm gonna go through everybody because they deserve a moment, don't they? They deserve a moment in the sun.
Oh,
Aplig
Hell yeah, they
walks
do.
over, and high fives Wyatt. Has fond memories of like trying to capture the flag, with him like
My
fucking
boy.
bum rushing everyone. Gives Kaz and Arlo a hug and says, "Take care of yourself, okay?" And then walks over to Lowen and places both hands on their sides and like squishes them really hard like you would like a squishmallow and says, "You were my first friend here, okay? We have to meet again."
we will.
They have
Lauren's
tears in
got
their
like
eyes.
tears in their eyes.
They give you like a very concerningly strong hug.
Yeah. I give
Maybe I
like a
can
big hug.
the little
I
goblin
can't.
is Bay. They disappear onto the ship. Hot fact.
I can't.
Appy is a barbarian. They disappear.
Hey!
Hell yeah.
They'll be
Um,
fine.
They'll be fucking
They'll
fine.
just rage the whole time they're there.
Yeah, it just rage. The rage doesn't need to stop. That's the crazy thing. If you keep hitting something, there's no time limit. James Whitaker walks over and shakes, Kaz's hand, shakes Arlo's hand, shakes Wyatt's hand, says, "Take care of yourself." Also gives Lowen a hug if they'll allow. Has fond memories of like capture the flag where they were both pinned up in the back corner and were like trying to fucking not die.
Yeah, I like James.
Yeah. Let me get the list of stuff. Let me get the list of their classes, actually.
Oh my god.
Let's
So-
get down to business. Where did I even put them? I believe.
Shin,
Ooh. Yes.
do not kill any of them. You could kill Arlo instead.
Yeah, kill us, don't kill them.
Don't
They
kill
live on
them.
forever. James is a ranger from memory,
Nice.
which makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I've got the list here. Nice game. Sick. Emma didn't really get close with anyone, but is really nice and like gives everybody a hug. And Wyatt saved her life once, so she pats him on the head.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, you dragged her out of the beach.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Arlo and Wyatt came
I
to
saved
rescue.
Emma.
You what?
That's true.
I saved Emma.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. No,
That's
then
okay.
she shoves Wyatt's head to the side and it gets Slowen.
I
Yeah,
actually, now
fuck
that
you,
you say that, I
Wyatt.
remember knocking her raft over.
Yeah, you actually
intentionally.
killed her. Yep. Very good. Emma is a fighter, interestingly.
Ooh.
Hot.
Liv gives Lowen the biggest hug in the entire world. And then
Oh.
gives Kaz and Arlo and Wyatt a very stern motherly shot on take care of each other and you make sure that you watch each other's backs and make sure that you're really kind because down there it ain't gonna be real kind, so you gotta be kind where it counts, okay? You see she has tears in her eyes.
Oh. No.
Now this ain't a
Liv
goodbye,
especially
okay?
can't cry.
This ain't a goodbye, it's just a see you later.
Arlo still gives her a hug.
Yeah,
It's like, it's okay, I believe. Yeah.
I'm gonna see you real soon, okay? We're gonna set up this bunker and we're gonna meet up again. Alright.
Yeah.
Pops on. They walk on. I don't know if anybody guessed, but Liv is a cleric.
Hey.
I'm shocked.
Wow.
Eh.
Huge. George. Cold shoulder to Wyatt. Gives Lowen a hug. Gives Arlo a hug.
Yay.
Gives Kaz a hug. Gives Kaz a kiss on the cheek.
I think Cass will just kind of lean in and say he'll figure his shit out. Just give him a minute.
Mm-mm. We don't have any minutes left, unfortunately.
It's like making out with Emma on the shit.
Pats Kaz's cheek. She turns and walks on, slings the pack over her back. You'll never know what George is, because you won't see it in action. That's a secret
Hate to watch
I
her
will
go,
tell.
but love to watch her leave.
Yeah!
Wait, what?
Quincy gives Arlo the biggest hug in the entire world.
Oh yeah, that's my
They're
first friend. Yeah.
Okay. Are you nervous? My heart is beating out of my chest. Okay.
Use it. Use that energy. I believe.
Goodbye. 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 They wave at everybody else.
Quincy.
Never got
Au
real close with them.
revoir.
Au revoir. Quincy is actually a monk, interestingly enough.
Nice.
Ty is still a commoner.
Oh, is she? Oh no.
Shiny
Oh
Ty!
no!
He's so
Just
funny.
fucking die!
I'm crying so much.
Oh no.
Ty gives everybody the world's biggest fucking hug and spends a lot of time talking about how they need to like sit with themselves and be okay with it, and that she's gonna be fine, and that, you know, she's really sorry about Pen, and that it was all her fault, and that she really tried really hard, but sometimes she just couldn't understand because there was so much happening, and that, you know, it's about that cadence as well, and it just doesn't stop. She keeps going.
No.
And she'll give
I will just
Arlo-
hug her in the middle of it. Just,
Yeah.
mhm.
She gives Arlo
And try to wave other people in to give a group hug.
Group hug.
Group hug. She gives Arlo a kiss on the cheek, and presses something kind of cool into his hands, and then steps back and runs as fast as she can onto the ship.
It's a
Aw.
knife. No.
Straight through the middle. She's got a knife! In your hand, you see a small heart-shaped locket.
Oh,
Oh god. You, I,
everything hurts.
Emotional
God.
damage DM.
Emotional damage, DM. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Alex, ugh, this is a rough one.
Oh.
Alex is still recovering from his injuries. You see there is
God.
a brand spanking new kind of fishhook scar on his cheek.
Oh.
There's a few remnant burn scars along the side of his neck that kind of wrap under his jaw. It looks like almost like someone's breathed fire on him, right, from that angle. And a bunch of other stuff of which you cannot see. He gives Arlo a firm bro handshake. Gives Kaz a firm bro handshake. Looks at Wyatt. Is also discreetly upset that Wyatt never checked on him at all.
I'm in love with you, dude. I'm completely and totally in love with you. I wish I were you.
Bro.
I wish I could be more like you. I wish I were born like you.
There's something different
You are
about
that guy.
Alex. Now, Wyatt, you've spent the most time with him out of everyone, and there's something dead inside him. It's pretty
He's
rough.
gone, man. Yeah, he's gone.
There's something that's still him, but like, yeah, he's had a very bad
Yeah.
time. And I think no, yeah, that's gonna hurt too much. I'm not gonna say that. He gives you a handshake, Wyatt, and a very firm one. And in this moment, you kind of maybe get the impression he looks a lot like his father, very severe.
Yeah.
And says,
No.
Keely says, you stay alive, okay?
You too.
Looks at Lowen, nods.
Lowen, like, tilts their head, like, oh no. And offers an arm.
See you both later, alright? Turns, departs.
My guy.
Alright.
Yeah.
And he walks onto the airship. Alex is a fighter. Surprise, surprise! Another
Too
white
right.
man fighter.
Too right.
In this economy, Vodi.
I like my fighters like I like my humans.
Fucking ice. Fucking.
White males.
White fucking men. I said, that's gonna be. It's gonna be. What else could it be? To be fair, he's actually a multi-class, or he will be a multi-class. But
Legend.
obviously, first lever has to be fighter. Vodi walks up. Vodi knew you for a little while. Her time in the sun was towards the end there of the water trials. Shakes everybody's hand, gives anybody that hugs a hug, and you feel she's very strong and tall and big, and a bit of a mummy, and that's fine. She's obviously a barbarian, and that's her democratic right. It would be wrong to make her anything else. Swapper walks over, scoops everybody up in a very big hug, especially Lowen and especially Kaz as well.
Oh.
I will see you very soon, but be sure to take care of yourself.
You. Oh, sorry.
You do.
He places a hand on each of your shoulder and gives you that intense look that like intense people have, you know, before they do intense things.
Tom Cruise look.
Literally the worst description I've ever had in my entire life. I'm so sorry. He gives you an intense look. Obviously, Strappo is a paladin. He walks onto the ship. The entire ship bows in front of his weight,
King.
and he is a lord. A lord. Workle actually never got a time in the sun, and that guy just leaves.
Oh,
He's just
I
okay.
forgot about
He's
him.
rat so
As he walks up, I'm like, Russell, wait!
No!
He's still the mysterious one. He's the one
Hey,
I don't know about.
He won us.
That's
the,
true, that token is
capture the
badass.
flag.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did win it. Yeah,
He
true.
did, he did! Sheesh!
Can you blow that token up again?
Rat so advanced.
Mate,
Yep.
look at him. Like, he's
He's so cool.
serious.
He's so
like, he's
fucking
serious
cool.
about
He's gonna
this
be
business.
clutching later
Right.
on.
Yeah.
You wait.
He better
Oh,
be a
fully.
samurai fighter.
I wish I spoke to him more.
Yeah,
Um,
like, that bro.
Wait, what's his class? The other dude?
Let me
Rattle?
check. What's his name? Workle. Workler. He's actually a rogue. Surprise,
Oh,
surprise.
Nice.
Makes
He's
sense.
so
Oh,
cool. He's so cool.
SRAM gives Arlo a very big hug on the side of the head in his ear,
Mm-hmm.
oh.
and you know. Alright, goodbye! Like Tinkerbell,
And good
you know,
luck.
flurries away.
Oh.
SRAM is a druid. Surprise, surprise again.
Hey.
Some of these are pretty
Nice.
obvious.
Too right.
Too right!
Actually, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect him to be a druid, I'll be honest.
Mm. You see the hovercraft, you know, with your friends inside, lift up into the air, and you see it kind of, you hear the motorized whirring kind of ascend up, and then kind of disappear into the sky. And you look up and you can see the plane curving back around, and you know that they're headed somewhere directly up there. And you can sit for a while and watch them go, but you know that flight's going to take an overnight. It's going to be an overnighter, just like yours. And before long, because we're severely over time, 1900 comes around, and it's your time to go. And you pile into a very similar looking shuttle, and you all sit in your seats, looking around at each other nervously. And you hear the whir of the engine. You say your final goodbyes to your instructors. You say your final goodbyes to your divisional officers who wish you luck. And before long, the shuttle departs. The way that your division has been sent out is not with a single shuttle, but each of your party has one smaller shuttle. So you have a envoy, or was that the right word? A grouping, a murder of
A murder.
Perfect.
a group of these small shuttles which are kind of shot off into the sky. And the last kind of vision that you get of Solace Island and Dithion as a whole is a retreating speck of land. And before long, night comes. And that's
As I watch it fade away, I look out wistfully and say, "Come take a trip in my airship, fly me to the moon."
very good. Very good. Perfect, actually. Because that's where we're going to end this session. We're ahead of schedule. We're doing the things. Thank you for everybody for joining us. Special shout out to Benrock, who is literally the coolest person
Thank
and
you.
always hangs out. So much
He
love.
actually is.
Hell
the coolest
yeah.
person.
Benrock.
It's unreal.
Benrock. I need to make an NPC called Benny in their honor.
True.
Yeah.
Goodbye!
Absolutely.
Until next time.
Au revoir.
Latels. Shan, when you said it turned around, I thought you were gonna say it's gonna explode. Like, I
Oh,
thought
man,
the next
imagine.
words. I was about to say, "Oh my god, I can't believe you
I'm
did
waiting
that."
for the Chan rug ball.